New, urban, ethical, authentic, sports, entertainment, something for the old, something for the new, something for everybody in between. We leave nothing untouched. We are Spoon 107.5 FM. From the top of Wologisi to the beaches of Maryland, we cover Liberia like nobody else does. This is Spoon 107.5 FM.
Yes, sir. A special one from the CEO, stand coming with the spoon. And your boy, right at the south, man. Charges on the beat. On the spoon to get your information. On the spoon to be part of the section. Spoon, spoon, Spoon gonna tell you what is happening in Liberia. Spoon gonna tell you what is happening in Morovia. Spoon gonna tell you what is happening in Africa. Just to the spoon, you just spoon you and know. If the children crying for starvation, just to the spoon. You want to get a news update, brother, to the spoon. You want to know what is happening, Morocco, to the spoon. Politicians want to make their decision, just to the spoon. You want to know what's happening in the ministry, to the spoon. Yeah, to the spoon. Yeah, to the spoon. You from them, Maryland to the spoon. Yeah, to the spoon. Every Yekeh Kolubah, my brother, to the spoon. You got a Spoon TV, you got a Spoon Radio, to the spoon. Yeah, to the spoon. You want to get a news update, to the spoon. Yeah, Rastafari. Kilibamba, kilibamba, kilibamba. Kilibamba, kilibamba, kilibamba. What I want? Yes, my Spoon TV. Yes, what you got today? Spoon TV. Spoon TV. Spoon entertainment. Yes, I information. Yes, yes, I. A special one from the CEO, stand coming with the spoon. And your boy, right at the south, man. Charges on the beat. On the spoon to get your information. On the spoon to be part of the section. Spoon, spoon, spoon dimension. Spoon, spoon, spoon. Spoon gonna tell you what is happening in Liberia. Spoon gonna tell you what is happening in Morovia. Spoon gonna tell you what is happening in Africa. Just to the spoon, you the spoon you ain't know. If the children crying for starvation, just to the spoon.
You want to get a news update, my brother, don't spoon. You want to know what is happening, my brother, don't spoon. Politicians want to make their decision, just don't spoon. You want to know what happening in the ministry, don't spoon. Yeah, don't spoon. Yeah, don't spoon. You from Vanjama, Maryland, don't spoon. Yeah, don't spoon. If you eat my gradually, my brother, don't spoon. You got a Spoon TV, you got a Spoon Radio, don't spoon. Yeah, don't spoon. You want to get a news update, don't spoon. What? Yeah, Rastafari. Kilibamba, 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 kilibamba. What I want? Yes, you got it. TV. Yes, what you got it. TV. Yes,
7 minutes after 8 p.m. here in Liberia. Today is the 16th day of March 2026. A pleasant night to you, those of you listening to us all across Liberia. Whatever means you're using to listen to us across the country, whether you're in Bomi, Bong, Lofa, Margibi, Monserrado,
in Africa,
Grand Cape Mount, Grand Jida, Nimba County, River G, Maryland, Sino, Grand Crew,
if the children crying for salvation, just don't spoon.
Pong County,
You want to get a news update,
Riverside County, and the rest of the counties making up Liberia.
you want
Sino.
what is happening.
It's a pleasant welcome to you. Welcome to tonight's edition of Liberia's premier talk show. This, of course, is the Spoon Talk.
Want to know what
Live on Spoon 107.5, Fabric 101.1, Voice of Liberia 104.1 FM, and a host of other stations relaying us all across Liberia. We're also in the homes, workplaces, cars,
don't spoon.
various airports and earpieces of Liberians living in the diaspora via Super TV, Spoon TV, Fabric TV, and of course on YouTube for the YouTubers. Our handle is Spoon Talk.
Don't spoon.
My name is Diamond Slanger. It's a pleasure producing tonight. So again, you're welcome. And tonight promises to be quite a show. So wherever it is you watching us and listening to us from, just leave a comment for those of you watching us via our various online platforms, and we'll say hi to you before we go to the phone lines, like Freeman, who's watching us via YouTube. Quebec Moba is watching us from Fargo, North Dakota. Cassie Johnson is following us from Cotton Tree, Lower Margibi County. Oscar Ziengbe. Oscar, just leave your number. I will definitely call you. Just leave your number. Philip Bala, a perennial Spoon Talk fanatic. How are you doing? Freeman said, Damola, who car you inside? In all those listening and watching from their people can be listening from their cars, they're watching, they got it playing. You know, taxi drivers got the show playing. Private vehicle owners got the show playing on their radio sets, blaring it through their speakers. Others got their earpieces in their ears and they're listening and they're driving. So we in cars, people listen to us on board cars, people watching us on from their big televisions there in their living rooms. Others have their small and got iron soap. Yeah, the iron soap. Hey, you know what I mean? The iron soap. Yeah, the small important phone. Kabaklu. Yeah, Kabaklu. People got it. listening, got their earpiece in their ear to listen. Other people got it right to their ear to listening. Bluetooth speakers and the rest. So depending on whichever way you're listening to us from, it's a pleasure always having you. David Sandy is watching us from Delaware. K. David Zeze is following us. Cynthia C. Ban, Dede Nouveau, Robert Dogba, I nearly said Drogba. Let me scroll further upwards and speak to those who were the first to comment, like William McGill. That's Eric McGill. Eric McGill says, watching live from Atlanta, Georgia. Eric is another regular of the program. Bill Lloyd is following us from Thinkers Village. William M. Wulu is following us. Mambu Mumbo. Judith Sanu. Natalie Wia. Womi, I get it today. You thought I would have said Nathaniel. Womi. Natalie, yep. Emmanuel Batte, how are you? Chauncey Snetter is following us. Says Sylvester Yema, I'm following you from Habel today. J. Erwin Saki, and the rest of the folks, the list is longer, but we will be skipping in and out. Like Leo Cisse, how are you doing? A lot of things happening in the country today. We saw that video of men mustering there in Guinea, and then Liberians were on needles and pins and wanting to know what was happening at the border there, the Solomba border. We stationed our reporter there this morning. We showcased to you what was unfolding. Liberian, military and paramilitary personnel in full control. The president departed the country at about 2 p.m. this afternoon, made his way to Guinea, Conakry, where he is also there with the Sierra Leonean president, His Excellency Julius Marabio. They both, boarded the same flight, and, they flew the same airline or jet or whatever name you want to call it, and they've made their way to Guinea. They were received by the Guinean foreign minister and other members of the Guinean delegation that went to receive both presidents. Remember, Marabio is the current head of ECOWAS. And so, yep, they're going there to discuss this issue of simmering tensions, simmering. The book people, this is simmering, brewing, it's brewing and all that. Liberians are eager to know Yekeh Kolubah is back in the country. Yekeh Kolubah is back with a bang. So the Guineans say they're coming for the land because Ghana making new land. And others have, people have expressed their views on the statement made by the District 10 representative. Others are saying it's not patriotic at all at this kind of time. Why should you be playing politics? Why should you be saying the Guineans are coming for the land? Who owe Guinean land anyway? Representative Kolubah said, Joseph Paga say, Ghana making new land, and so the Guineans have come for their land. And he's been receiving a lot of comments from that particular statement. And I'm sure the CEO is going to bring him on via the phone or whatever means so that he can speak clearly to what he said. Others are saying at such a time, it should be more about patriotism than any other political division that is there. But Yekeh has made a statement. Yekeh say, Joseph Paga say, Ghana making new land, so the Guineans have come for their land. Well, it's left for you how you want to take it. The autopsy on the remains of Tony Jackson, the late spouse of now suspect in the suspected homicide, Sam Jackson. The autopsy was conducted today at the St. Moses Funeral Parlor. Though the suspect's legal representatives were not present, including the suspect himself. They said they sent in a communication to the police outlining why they couldn't be present. 1, the time is short. 2, they do not know the credentials of the pathologist. 3, they didn't have time to bring in their own independent pathologist, and so they asked for extension. But folks from the police are saying, well, we did not get any letter from you, so we went ahead and conducted the autopsy. We'll be talking about that as well, plus many other things happening in Liberia. Lest I forget, happy holiday to you. People saying, people are asking for Joseph Jingira birthday today. Yeah, my Joseph Jingira birthday on you. Whatever the case is, let's go to the phone lines now for Liberians to tell us what's on their minds. But bro, why you behind you laughing? Why are you behind you? Like you don't want to me say somebody ask you for the Joseph Jingira birthday. You are calling me to ask me if it's a thing like brother. People can have a Joseph Jingira birthday. They laughing again.
No, I'm laughing because I think Liberia is a country that just made to get God hotter.
What do you mean by
I think God, like Professor said, God making new land. When it reached to Liberia, I think that they left over land. And it you imagine you listen to Yekeh Kolubah, and I will call him tonight. You listen to him at the airport?
Yeah, I listen.
Diplomacy is the only way, my man. But we get a lot of good news for the Liberian people tonight. Just get ready, Dama. Just tell them to call in. This whole border issue, President Waka, I want to say something. I want to say my own, but guess what? The former President George Manawiya placed a phone call to world leaders to intervene. The French President Macron begging him to intervene. To the Ivorian President Alassane begging him to intervene. And President Waka, took a trip. He wasn't, welcome diplomatically. When the two head of state appeared, and you find the Guinean president sending a prime minister, but the president dropped his pride. He went, for peace sake, regional peace.
You saw that picture?
Which one?
The AR picture where JB having 45 on his side.
Yeah, I seen in the first Benjamin and Tiago can't show that you're alive. We talk about AR picture. But the thing is that people should understand. It's very tense, but the position of the country president, Jose Yuma Bwaka, he said, I'm going to seek peace. And we got a lot to discuss, folks. And we got Uncle Sam Jackson, like you are saying, yeah, they did our talk, say, yeah, we got the letter. We'll be speaking to Serena Cephas tonight. A lot of stuff is happening on days, Joseph. But what would Jose Yuma Bwaka say? I mean, can you just imagine? It's going to be Melvin the Shell. It's going to be a wonderful show. This thing about the border, man, we got to step in. We have to. B&B, what kind of design is that? B&B, what's that? It or B&B? I don't know. It or B&B. I don't know how you call your own design shirt that you got on.
I was just about to compliment your suit. Since you won't drag me, but I will still be diplomatic and still compliment your suit. Fly my woman. Yeah.
Still
but wait, what happened to your camera today? Looking kind of orange, like
I'm orange man. I'm orange man. I turned it to be orange.
I don't have to be looking at you with double eyeball because usually you don't look orange like this. What you happy?
Okay, orange man, leave me behind. Orange man. But I want to say to all of you, but wait, Adama, you think I'm darker like you? I'm not, Adama.
No, not your complexion. No, I mean the surrounding, the whole thing looks kind of.
But the surrounding is fine. I just, you're right though. I have to go and make adjustment to the light.
Okay.
You can control the resolute, the light. Yeah, so I got to make adjustment. I think that's what you're talking about. I can see in the back the light is coming up orange.
Yeah,
so
you see, I pay attention to details.
Yeah, you do. You do. Yeah, you do when you want to. That's the point. When you want to give me after I call you 4 times today, you refuse to answer. So you do when you want to.
Then what do you eat?
All right, so let me show it to you. Yeah, let me show it to you, Dama. Let me show it to you. What Dama at? Dama, where you at?
I know. All right.
Look how the time I call Dama. Look how the time I call you Dama. You seen that?
I seen it.
You see all the mess I call you Dama?
I call you back.
Yeah, but after I call you 3 times, and look at the time you call me 3:36.
But I call you back now.
Okay, no problem. You refuse to call me, that's fine. But you messed your log though. That was something very beautiful. I needed to put you on the phone.
You always let her do that kind of thing.
No, but if you're not on camera, I can show it to you. I needed to put you on the phone. Ask nothing I want to implement.
Send it to me. Let me see the thing I miss.
Yeah. Well, but Dama, take course. Go ahead. I gotta take this call, Dama.
Saying I put me in Joe you Corey. 077771075 055101075. Those are the numbers to call. Call us up and let us know what's on your mind. We'll start with this first person. Hello. Hello.
Damon.
Yes, sir. Your name, where you calling us from?
Yeah, Damon. This is David King. I joined you this evening for my Smenote residents.
Go ahead, David.
What is on my mind? It has to do with this quote unquote Guinea and Liberia situation right now. I think the government need to be fair with the Liberian people. They need to tell the truth.
What kind of truth?
The truth is the money, the illegal money that was done by the humanly and dollar representative fella in that river led to the Guinean seizing that drag and other things and taking it across. I think the Liberian people need to be told the truth.
Okay.
But the government is not telling us the truth. They are continuing to lie to us because the behavior here to say Guinea, they are just aggressive, ordinary aggressive.
All right,
Too
sir.
many people to be aggressive. No, I'm coming down.
No, you have to wrap up now. You can take all of the time.
I've been gone for 1 minute. Don't do this.
Brother, you can take all of the time.
Let me lay my thought.
Lay your thought quickly, please. We have to take all of us.
You interrupting me. That we have to give me the chance, please. The issue here, I know the United Party, they are liars and they will continue to lie to us.
Okay, thank you. We'll take this next person here. Hello?
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, sir. Your name and where you calling us from?
My name is Mo Bobo, calling from opposite Coca-Cola Factory, District number 3.
Mo Bobo, 1 minute, please. 1 minute, sir.
Yeah. My talking point, I say thank you to our president, our president, Orobi. You know, all of people saying this one, that one. Thank you to the president. And also, the job business and I like wire. My people wanna allow other people to be lying to us. They say that the government making gas prices go up.
All right,
they
Mo.
think that all around the world business.
Thank you. Thank you. 077771075 055101075. Let's take this next person. 1 minute per caller, please, so that we can take as many callers as possible. Hello.
Yeah, hello. I'm so scared. I'm calling from Singapore community.
I beg you, please speak louder for us, sir.
Yeah, I said I'm so scared. I'm calling from Singapore.
Go ahead.
Yeah, first of all, I want to say thank you to the Spoon family for always bringing us reliable information. Yeah, I want to continue the statement from Honorable Yekeh Kolubah. If you want to bring politics in this thing, I don't think it's time for politics.
Okay.
I want to tell the president thank you for working after this situation. Yeah, I know that this situation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Let's take this next person here. Hello.
Good evening, Damo.
Good evening to you, sir. Please, let's hear you. 1 minute, please.
From Dubu Road. It's so saddening to know what kind of land are we from, Liberians? What kind of people are the Liberians? This is a national issue. Border business. All the citizens are involved in. Our representatives, city representatives.
Okay, we lost our caller. Please call back. Let's take this next person here. Hello.
Hey, good evening, Damo.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Yeah, thank you, man, Damo. Look, I call from GSA.
Please go ahead.
So today I struggle to get on Spoon in Wednesday afternoon. The situation happened in our community in Kisikian. With these guys that tell people that they want people to travel, you give them money, right? But what struck me most is the cheerleader of Kisikian community. The madam, she prevented people from taking photo, doing video. Today, some members of the security force, they came in the community to arrest those guys, and the community dweller came around, and people are trying to do video to even get to the phone. Everyone was so difficult. She was even people telephone from making a video. Yes. And all the time, they reported that she has been the one protecting these guys in the community.
All right. So now you do. It was difficult for you to get to us. Just read out. Let me call you.
Damo?
Yeah.
Damo, yeah, I will on the radio. I want to reach out my number, but I will get to you. I will get to the station hopefully tomorrow.
All right. All right, no problem. Thank you. That's information that we can use. Let's take this next person here. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir, you're live. Please go ahead.
money for the OP to be translated in Satan. Yes, sir. I just want to speak shortly, you know, if it's not trading new to be honest with you. For the president continue to increase based on the added standing. While breaking the core people content and then the potential on the added, no benefits of the is really great. I want to know the food survey, look at the level, and new survey bidding is deeply in from the perspective.
All right, sir. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. 077771075 555101075. Those are the numbers to call. Let's take this next person here. Hello.
Yeah. Good evening, Damo.
How are you, sir?
Damo, family. Damo, how about the family?
Everybody good. It reminds me of a video. Perfect. You remember that video, CEO? Anytime anybody asks me like that, I can be careful. What coming next? Yeah.
Damo, you just follow you like power you.
Yeah, brother, what's on your mind?
No, Damo, you know what on my mind?
No.
Let me tell you, let me call my neighbor and tell you what on my mind. There's the voice of Sabo Rasta. Damo, I joined the unique show, the professional show. 4.4 of Zimbabwe. Look, let me tell you, Damo, what on my mind. Same as CEO, State of Wales made a decree that Sabu Rasta, I will say, so Edwin to school for Edwin to know book and because somebody in Liberia. Damo, I don't know what happened. Simaba over the year, they play wish over Damo for that money to cancer in that easy. And no say, I tell you, Damo, and no say, State of bigger than 100 US, State of bigger than 200, 300, State of bigger than
we address that issue. You know, the man got plenty of things on his mind.
No, we shouldn't address it though. No. Sabu Rasta.
The man hearing you.
No, Sabu.
I get you, Chair.
Sabu, listen, you gotta hold Damo responsible. Damo failed to implement. Don't bring it on me, Sabu.
Yes, you.
You gotta hold Damo responsible. I can tell you right now, if Damo will implement, he will implement tomorrow inside. I told you guys I resolved the issue. There should be no issue, Sabu.
Sabu Rasta, let me take your number and call you. I will handle the situation. Yeah.
You see that?
I want to do it Labrador way.
Sabu, you don't want a situation to be handled, or you want for her to continue to the next year.
No.
Let me take your number now.
Okay, take it down.
All right, so I will give you a call. That is in my purview, and I will handle it. Yeah.
All right, Damo. I trust you. I trust you. Don't want to say no good or go. Take this, though.
Will Sabu Rasta wait.
Yeah, on the line. 0776.
Yeah.
25.
99.
06. But I know what I'm capable of doing.
All right, man. Let us Sabu Rasta. I'll call you tomorrow. Okay. Boomberger, you back?
Yeah, I'm here though, but you can take off. We got 1 more minute or 2 more minutes. You can take off. I see Kev Hassan is here also. Let me upload this thing quickly. We got some good breaking news coming, and I want to say to all of you, we're giving event from Guinea. The president should be on his way back. We'll bring you up to speed from the border. We'll bring you up to speed also from the Samuel Jackson case. A lot of stuff is happening wherever you find yourself. Whenever you find the show going right now, you need to share the show. Welcome to Spoon Talk. It's going to be a big show today. Everything about the president trip. Joseph Yeman Barker, we want to say yes, indeed. Surprisingly, President George Manoia, he intervened as well. We are hearing information that he called Macron, the president of France. He called him. He said, my friend, I've been knowing you for 40 some years. You got to step in. You got to intervene. And yes, indeed, we are getting some positive vibes from that end. But the intervention of the former president is a big one. We're talking about both presidents, right? The former president, the current president, and we're going to talk about Uncle Sam Jackson case that is actually Damo is talking about. But then, guess what happened? Do we have another noisemaker? He back in the country, Yekeh Kolubah? We're gonna take a little down. Yekeh Kolubah speaking.
Noisemaker?
You got a noisemaker, man.
I thought I didn't hear you right, so I just
no. I don't care about Yekeh. You got a noisemaker. I think it's about time that Yekeh spend another 3 months in Ghana. What's that about keeping Yekeh in Ghana? Let him go back to Ghana. Seriously, the people will pay Yekeh off for the remainder of his term. In 2029, you see him running again. So they'll pay him for now 2029. Yekeh came back in the country. He just yelling. The Julie Burger said, "Go on, making new land." He begin. Listen, let me say this to you, right? And Kev, whether you disagree with me tonight, that's fine. Yekeh is just another noisemaker. The country will not be at peace because Yekeh will be whining, and yapping. I mean, we need peace. Listen, diplomacy needs no north. It's very quiet. You get Yekeh to the airport, you spend almost 4 months in Ghana, you want kind of talk, yam. You get a noisemaker, man.
Is it how you talk? Is it how you are talking?
No, we're playing a video. Yam. Yekeh is a noisemaker. He's a noisemaker. We are discussing serious national, regional issue, international issue. The price of gasoline going up. Yekeh come to take us back and say, Joseph Baga say, Yekeh is a noisemaker, man. Nobody will tell me something about Yekeh. I'll call him on the show. I'll call him. I'll call Yekeh. I'll disown him as my brother-in-law. We are talking about national issue here. Seriously, I don't know why he became my brother-in-law. He's fake. My wife from Bunkante and Lofa, it doesn't make him my brother-in-law. I will officially disown Yekeh today. How dare you spend all the time in Ghana buying horses, over 20 home Yekeh get in Ghana, over 20.
Then that's more real estate mogul in Ghana.
Exactly. The man pay, he go buy 2-bedroom apartment for 69,000. He pay, he go buy 2-bedroom apartment for 50,000. That's what he's doing. You know how many cars Yekeh get in Ghana? Then you come back.
Why he running car rental service in Ghana?
The man get so many businesses in Ghana.
Oh.
I mean, what is making me angry? You don't come back in the country when we are discussing serious national issue and you yapping, and you whining, yeah. I mean, we understand. You don't let us go there. You are not my brother-in-law. You are not. I just asked my father-in-law, where you know the man from? I asked my mother-in-law, where you know him from? You're not my brother-in-law. Leave me alone. You enter the country, we are facing serious national issue, and then you whining, yeah. Look. Yekeh is about to cause problem in that country again. I hope those that paying Yekeh to stay all of the country, let them pay and let you keep. Listen, you might appear in a session tomorrow, and after session you will go back. Because once you appear one time, they call you 3 months excuse. Then you will go back. I mean, what we getting Yekeh for what? I'm happy that Yekeh is retiring. I'm so happy. The people of District Number 10 will be relieved of Yekeh. I'm happy.
Wow, is it some kind of stigma on them or some kind of burden on them that they can't be relieved now?
Yeah, because the man, come on. The man just came back in the country, he causing problem again. Listen, if Yekeh continue to tell I will challenge you in District Number 10. I will. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Damo. Yekeh gotta be.
Why you trying to look at you laughing?
Breaking news tomorrow headlines. 10 declare 8 president.
Post on the page.
Breaking news. Declare 8 right there.
What else will break silence?
Break silence. Oh, you put it in request.
Yeah, man. We are talking about serious issue about the border. The man just get down by somebody buying plane ticket. He just came back to the country and start yelling. What kind of man is that? Don't be friends with you. Who does that?
Yekeh likes to make a grand entrance. And you know Yekeh thrives in chaotic environments. If there's nothing chaotic happening, Yekeh must create something for people to know he's here. So that is just.
I will say to you, if Yekeh continue, and I will say this to you seriously, We will do everything in our power. But anyway, he said he's not running again. So he said he's not running again. So there's no need to even make promises yet. Can you imagine? I mean, we are talking about national issue, guys. Then you get Yekeh at the 7. We'll play, but can you upload that thing? I don't want to play, but I'll play. I'll play it. We'll see again.
Let me get it. Let me get it ready.
And then you get. I'm gonna call him.
You finished taking away the sequel I had for the show. You took it away when you.
What sequel?
The sequel that coming on the show, we can be in sequel and all that kind of thing. Then
you're making me mad. To be fair, right?
I want a personal thing. What you say? I made good thing for Judah Jigging Rap birthday for me to go celebrate.
But listen.
You have to revisit that statement.
When God called you, this is what happened to Samuel and Eli.
That I no need to have just revisit that statement.
Okay. The cat a Muslim and he know the Bible.
I thought you were going to say
I'm not thinking about one piece in that region. I can't call Kelly for Sarah. But Kelly Sarah, who cares? I worry about him, Sarah. But again, you got to understand that the Lord called Samuel the first time. And Samuel thought Eli was calling him. The second time, the third time. And when he wanted Eli said, yes, Lord, I am.
And there you have it. He called 3 times and the man didn't answer. The 4th time and the man answered. So call me for the 4th time.
But how many times did I call you?
3.
Exactly. I'm not God. But I not God. I can never be equal to God. I can call below God.
Just make it 4 times.
Man, you on your own bad. You on your own. I like to say welcome to the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Dick Curtis. Dick Curtis, I thought you said you're coming on the show today. I'm expecting you though. I want to say to all of you, it's going to be a great show today. We got everything from Guinea, the president traveled, who he traveled with. We got everything, the discussion I had, the communique. We have the communique. We're going to put it up for you. We want to announce to the nation that Joseph Yuma Burger is working in the interest of the people. But again, the intervention of the former president, George Panel, where was so unique. We'll discuss it. We want to talk about the update on Uncle Sam Jackson family issue, the very, very tragic issue that took place. Again, you got to understand, Uncle Sam Jackson, the autopsy was done. The investigation, will he be sent to jail tomorrow? Will he be sent to court tomorrow? Will the government charge Uncle Sam for homicide, murder tomorrow? Tomorrow is the elapse of the 48 hours that Gregory Kuma said, now, Dama, count your finger. Tell me how long it's going to take to get to 48 hours. We got that clip.
I still can't hear all the fingers, but I'll pay my day. Don't worry.
You feel that? So I want to say, welcome to the show, the Dr. Josh Kafigo. Let's say you guys will be jumping into the thing. I see him at the corner at Remy Gray. The retired corner is coming on. We're going to bring in everybody to have a great conversation tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, all you can do right now is to share the show. My friend Fede Bala is in the house. Fede Pete Bala is in the house. Saturday Yalater is here. Zina Jara is joining us. Bobby Sham is here. Tumba Agelas. Tumba Agelas. Why are you not on the show? Why are you tapping? Are you serious? Tumba Agelas is tapping. Spoon TV CEO takes him and Representative Yekeh Kolubah and question his patriotism. Can Stanton Witherspoon unseat Representative Yekeh Kolubah? Come on the show, let me unseat you. Come let me unseat you. You there, you beyond Jade, right there. Come on the show, Tama, I will unseat you. But again, I want to say, Tama, welcome to the show. Mose Mamulu is in the house. It's good to see you, Mose. Philip Nyafo. Now, Friday. Vadi Kolubah is here. Bomi Charm is here as well. Vera well is here. My sister Vera is in the house. It's good to see you. John Fireman is here. Moses Bese. Bobby's in Hawaii. My sister Bobby, my sweet sister Bobby. Alexander Sami is here. We're going to bring in Frankie Parker, Fumba Sese, Ambassador Derek Cody, Mohammed Soul. And who's here? Is this the man, the Buster Papa Units? Is that Buster Papa Units all the way from LRB? Prince Yellingon is here. Paku. Paku is in the house. I don't know what it means, Paku or Baku. I think that's the name. Let's bring in Dwell Myers Yinemo. Is here who will Fumba Tori, Eve Bangay, Ansu Alhaji, Samuka Koyete, Rabba Nyana, The name is G. Milton Niwe, the Honorable Tata Sky. Oh man, all the good people joining us. Continue to share the show. President Bwaga is back. He's going back. He's not back yet. He's on his way. Mackie Grisman, how you doing, my friend? Long time. It's good to see you. Abu Benete is here. The name is Albert Cody. Albert Cody is here. Marcus Williams is here. L.I.B. Mac, a blessing. Peter Topa, Wilfred Topa, Cyrus Collins, Eric 27940, Fed Kotu Walker. Amen. All the good people joining us. Just share the show. If you're left for Kev to be on the show, you're like, Kev, I need 10 people to answer whether they're happy that Kev on the show tonight. We're going to take a quick survey. If your answer that yes, say yes. If your answer that no, say no. I'm going to survey you based on the panelists that appear tonight. We got Kev Hassan. Are you happy that Kev is on the show tonight? I need 10 yeses or 10 no. Quickly, let's make this happen. Not on the phone line, but those of you that are following us. Are you happy, Kev, on the show tonight? Let's go ahead quickly. Let's see how many people are happy. Let's see. Okay, we start with who? Winfred Toba. Okay, you start with who? Okay, so I'm way below, right? All right, let's go. Are you happy that Kev is on the show tonight? Quickly, let's see. David Brooks say yes. Are you doing it for me? Okay, Harriet Bellate Carl say yes. That's 2. Who else we get? Talu say yes. That's 3. Wow. Uriah Zama say yes. That's 4. Can I get some no? Wilfred Toga say yes. Let's go ahead. Richmond Kade say yes. Robert Bain said no. We got 1 no after 5 years. Is Kev go? So is that Kev go and me yes or no? I think I'll take that as a no. All right. Another yes from Mohammed. Mohammed Kamal said yes. Tom Johnny said no. We got 7 yes, 3 no. We got 4 no. Ephraim Sema said no. And Eric 27940 said yes. Wow. We're going to take 5 more. Lydia Davis said no. That's 1. Let's go all of the 5. Yes. Emmanuel say yes. That's 2. James Magron say yes. That's 3. We got 2 more to go. Robert Arsena Perry say yes. That's 4. The last one. So we got 3 yes on the last 5. 3 yes, yeses, and 2 no's. So hey, Kev, you can stay on the show. The people appreciate you. You won. Let's go to Emmanuel George. Dr. Emmanuel George from AMC. Dr. Emmanuel George. Are you happy to have Dr. Emmanuel George on the show tonight? We take 10. Just 10. If you're happy, then we'll make. Is that for Dr. Emmanuel George? Damo? Yeah. Or we say in Kev?
Unless we look at the time, so now we can say.
Okay, if you are voting from Emmanuel George, let's put Emmanuel George. Then we'll start with you. Yeah. If you're happy that Emmanuel should be on the show, put Emmanuel, because we don't know whether Kev Brent or Kev won. He can stay on. But if you want Emmanuel, just say Emmanuel. Then you say yes or you say no. Then we'll start with you. Can we have somebody doing that quickly? Again, please listen. If you want Emmanuel on, you got to put, okay, Eman. Somebody say yes. Let's start with that. Eman get 1 yes. Let's go. What I say again, Dr. Emmanuel George is 2. We got 8 more to go. Let's make this happen quickly, Dama. Let's see who we got yet. People are saying, Emmanuel, Dama, are you doing it or you want me to do it? Yeah, Emmanuel said, yeah, okay. Carl say yes, that's 3. Let's see who we got again. If you want Emmanuel to say George, yes. Tioda say yes, that's 4. We got 6 more to go. 6 more to go. Franklin Kamara said no. All right, 4 to 1. Let go. We got 4 more to go. 5 more to go. 5 yeses, 1 no. We got 4 more to go. Let's make this happen. If you want Emmanuel, you got to win this thing. 6 to 1 no. 7 to 1 no. Let's make this happen. 8 to 1 no. Well, let's just take the last one. He got 9 to 1 no. So 10, it might got 90%. At least Kev got 80%. Is that 80 Kev got to stay on the show or 70? Was that 80? 70? Okay. The man can take 70. That guy is bad like that. So you're really happy if you gain 60, it's okay for him. Let's see Conor Gray. If you want Conor Gray again, we're back. You just spoke Conor Gray. If you want him on the show. If you said no, they will not appear tonight because I'm in fire. If you want Conor Gray on the show before we start our conversation, just say Conor Gray. We finish with Emmanuel, guys. You stay voting for Emmanuel. Conor Gray, there you go. Somebody said no. We got the first no for Conor Gray. Let's see what we're going to get. We got that the same person. Louis Honoré said no. No. Okay, we got 2 no for Conor Gray. Let's see. We got 1 yes and 2 no. All right, let's go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, we got 3 no. Let it flow. Let's see what's gonna agree. Okay, Kennedy said no. All right, let's go. Joey said no. Let's go. Big no. Lorenzo Ross said no. Greg got 1 yes. Okay, Augustine Gifler said no. Let's make No, we got 2 more to go. Greg got yes from EO. We got the last one.
People then they'll say no.
Okay, so Greg got what? 3 yeses and 7 no. Wow. Greg got 30. It's like can't be Greg on the show. All right, so now it's for us, right? The CEO. Listen, if you don't want me, I will take an excuse today. All right, Dama. Should I include myself here, Dama?
No, you are the lead moderator, so you're not subject to the voting process. It's like you the EC now. You can leave the show. So
okay.
No, you're not part of this.
You got immunity.
We got three, and so technically, Conor Gray cannot be on the show today because he didn't win. He got 3 out of 10. Conor Gray.
You go ask your people then whether I should be on the show. You think they will say yes? You know,
the people that voted for Emmanuel George, they are not Jowier people.
No, but Emmanuel and I against Jowier, they believe that they are allies.
Oh,
you think the people that will say yes for me? They will not say yes. All they believe that I'm against a man.
I gave you that again. Share the link in the chat room again. But we're going to have a great show today. So Conor Gray took out an appeal. He took out an appeal to the Supreme Court. He said because you guys removed the Director Brown Lasana, so he took an appeal. In the voting process, y'all changed the National Election Commission chairperson. Emmanuel was right. In the process, they removed the old man, Emmanuel.
Now the man put here old people there.
The man is right. So I want to say is
Emmanuel, wrong room. Look at the room. Wrong room. What do you put there?
They poke how million Conor Gray. What would do with this guy? You know, they're not align me with Lutheran Church. It didn't work. Nothing's sticking.
So I want to say we're going to jump into the show. How many more minutes we got? By 9 o'clock, we're going to do our thing. Dama, let's come to you. Bring us up to speed, Dama. What's going on in Liberia today? We're uploading all the information there. We got to be very careful. We want to give you update from Guinea. President Waka went to Guinea today. Start, finish. We'll show you the picture. We'll show you video. And we'll read exactly what we're getting from Guinea. It was a very, very unique, high tension, high powerful meeting. It's very unique. Once we cross all our T's and dot our I's, we got to reveal to the Liberian people exactly what's coming from Guinea. What coming from Guinea is very huge. What were the accomplishments? We have everything. I'm waiting for you to pause. I have to share with the Liberian people all the accomplishments that were made. And some of it, actually, that's what you call for discussion. And we got to share with you today. That again, we got to share with you also. When we call the Sereno C-Force, we hear from Yekeh Kolubah. Yes, I call him North Speaker. People say, Stanton, why you calling Yekeh a North Speaker? I call him Yekeh a North Speaker. I'm not going to take that back. He is a North maker, lawmaker. He is a North maker, lawmaker. I say so. And I have my reason. No serious lawmaker this time in Liberia will say what you can say. No serious lawmaker this time in Liberia will say what you can say. This is time for unity. And that's what the reason why I'm calling him a North maker, lawmaker. And you can decide. Dama going to bring us up to speed. We're going to get into gear. We want to welcome you, share the show. Let's make progress. Dama?
Yes, see you. You know, if you follow the trend on social media, the whole Gen Z thing sometimes it can be something. Did you see the post from a lot of young Liberians who didn't experience the Civil War or anything? Somebody posted on Facebook, I just saw it. Baby, please send me money. Let me fill my hair to get ready for the war. Another person said they haven't seen a war before, so they're shy that the first war they come to see. So, you know, it's just while people taking this thing serious, if you go on social media, you'll see the lighter side of it. But thankfully, you've got news from Guinea as you shared, but it's just for the lighter side of things. But the president departed around 2 p.m. this afternoon. He and Madabio.
Winfrey, can you mute? Thank you. Please,
yeah, Julius Madabio, the ECOWAS chairperson, and the president of Sierra Leone. They went to Guinea. We got the communique, as you said, and you'll be sharing it with the Liberian people. This morning, there were some sort of, tense from Liberians when they saw the mobilization and the muster of the Guinean troops. But we did show the border there in Solomba this morning, and I've been back and forth with our guys on the ground, making sure we get real-time information. The autopsy on the remains of Tony Jackson, the late wife of Sam Jackson, who's now a suspect. The autopsy was conducted today, even though legal team of Sam Jackson said they were not present because they were questioning the credibility of the pathologist, the time frame, as well as they couldn't be able to bring in their own independent pathologist, so they were not present for the process to be carried out. But anyhow, it was done. Plus other things that we have to share. Those are just the pick of the bunch from the updates, including what Representative Kolubah said after he arrived in the country. That God is not making new land, so the Guineans have come for their land. He has been met with a lot of criticism from Liberians, especially during this time where people look up for unity rather than division and political lines. See you.
Thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much. I'm gonna hang with don't go right. I'm trying to upload. If you can, just
on one condition. On one condition.
Yeah, I'll make the necessary.
Okay, now I can hang.
Yeah, go hang with us. And let me bring you in, Kev. Welcome to the show. It's good to have you. Let's give you time to jump into this. We got about 8 minutes. Hope we can do our intro quickly. We got some serious discussion here. Welcome, Kev.
Let me say hi to everybody. I just want to say thanks to President Weah for a timely intervention by speaking to a lot of good people who love Liberia and world leaders about the situation, because there's a serious situation. Sometimes we talk, we do our 1 or 2 politics, but this is a serious situation in our border. And 1989, right? It was a Christmas Eve. We heard the same thing, men were to the border. Now knew 1,000 alive will be gone. So I just want to say, thanks to President Weah for his effort in putting country first, not politics, country first.
Thank you, Kev. Guys, can we meet ourselves though? Please, it will be very important. How Mike will get us in some serious situation. Dado George, welcome to the show. Let's hear your intro.
Thank you, Stanton. Good evening. Good evening, Diamond. Thank you for the great reporting that you and Nelson did in over the past few days. Good evening, Kev. Good evening, the Colonel, Ed Ramin Gray, and good evening, Mr. Russell. Good evening to my fellow Liberians who are joining us from on Facebook, YouTube, and on the various radio stations in Liberia. This evening conversation is going to be interesting. I look forward to being a part of this conversation and adding my voice to it, especially what's going on in Guinea. It's a national situation, and I'm grateful that patriotic Liberians and eminent citizens of our country are also getting involved in this situation, because we have only one country, and that country is the Republic of Liberia. As Darrell Dillon would say, it's the only country that many of us cannot be deported from. It's the only country that we call home. So as we all engage in this situation, We want to thank the eminent Liberians, President Weah, President Boyka, and others who are constantly having conversation with at different levels to sustain the peace that we have in our country. Again, we look forward to the conversation around our panelists, Mr. Samuel Jackson, and also the conversation around what is happening in the country. Today is a holiday. I hope everyone in Liberia is having a wonderful holiday. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Can I ever migrate? Let's hear you.
Stanton, good day, man. You know, what is facing our country is similar scenario we faced back that Christmas Eve '89.
Sorry, can we break down? Bye.
Yeah, so the country again is facing threat from its border, particularly from the border with Guinea. And I can tell you there are lots of young people who are looking for inspiration. The last thing any leader of our country would do, whether you're a lawmaker or whoever, is to demotivate people from defending their own motherland. That's one of the major possessions you can ever defend. And irrespective of age, irrespective of knowledge, some of us are willing to even sacrifice, leave everything and go defend the motherland. And depending on how the threat is, some of us will be on the flight the next day and we'll go there to provide inspiration. If that means using our expertise to train people to defend the motherland, that's what we're created for. I'll be more than willing. Stanton.
Thank you very much, Konago. Welcome to the show, Brother Russell. It's good to see you.
Thanks, Stanton. And it's great being here. It's great seeing all my fellow panelists, and to the viewers and listeners out there, I'd like to say thanks for joining us. And please don't forget, please share the show. And let's have a very healthy, productive conversation here. I'll just use this time, Stanton. I mean, there are a lot of issues that are covered. And I know we'll be doing our due diligence. We'll be doing right by the people by speaking about these issues and coming up with all of our different opinions and perspectives. And so I'm just looking forward to it. I'll just continue to encourage folks to add to your voice, to encourage people to share the show. And just look forward to jumping in the conversation for this evening. Thank you. Diamond? You're muted.
Yeah, Mr. Russell, have you spoken?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do that stuff. So if you
thank you very much. Hey, it's going to be a wonderful show today. Thank you, Russell. Thank you, Conor Gray, Emmanuel George, as always. I see that the rest of the guys coming on. I see Fugi in the back. Once you're ready, I'd like to say welcome to the show. This is the ongoing today from Guinea. We have the communique, we have the documents, we have some information we'd like to share with you. The media is over from start to finish. We'd like to hear you though, because some things happened that was so unusual, right? But anyway, President Boyka attended the meeting. If you look at this photo, you can give me your own description, right? The president of Guinea absent, maybe, all depends how they took the picture. We'll get into it. The video of President Boyka when he arrived in Guinea, we'll talk about that as well. So if we're going to have a lot of show, but you want to wait on the document from Guinea. The reason why President Boyka went to Guinea. We're going to read it for you paragraph by paragraph. They say line by line, precinct by precinct, paragraph by paragraph, for you to understand the purpose why they went to Guinea for. We're going to share it on our page. But the Liberian people are so tense. They are concerned. They are worrying. They say, what's going on? Will there be war? We saw the video of the Guinean troop traveling to the border. Which border? Were they traveling to the Liberian border, or they were traveling to the border of Ivory Coast or Sierra Leone, or they surrounding other countries they have around them? But they were traveling to the border, my friend. So what's going to happen? So we'll discuss it. We're also going to discuss the update on Uncle Sam Jackson, the letter that Serena Seafood Law Firm wrote, challenging the government and telling the government you got no right to do autopsy at this time. Why rush? Chill. We cannot be present. And guess what happened? It is important for you to understand the Liberian National Police take care of the autopsy. Now, were there any birth certificate, any other things that will help us understand the way forward? We'll bring you up to speed, and Serena Seafood will appear tonight. He will be speaking. I can also tell you that Yekeh Kolubah, because I said that, yes, indeed, he was speaking Tabata, he will be on the show tonight likewise. It's going to be a very, very engaging show. Quickly, Fubi, you came late, but I gave you time quickly, my friend. Your intro, very quickly, my brother.
Yeah, so good evening and thanks to everybody. We look forward to a great show. I expect the same concern that everybody has, especially with the issue of the Guinea trying to destabilize the manner of basin. And I think that is, for me, I said, I did a post today, I said, if you live with neighbors and you don't want to be at peace with your neighbors, you yourself will be living in a community too. And so the Guineans need to understand that they cannot destabilize the region, and they need to focus on people coexistence like every other person in every other country. But we look forward to a good show. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Fubi Parent. It's always good to have you on. And I want to say we will discuss this letter from the Adasa Global Consultancy Inc. This is the company or the organization or entity that Serena Seafood work for and work with. A letter that was written from that entity to Colonel Gregory Coleman. But something amazing happened. Gregory Coleman said he didn't receive it. I was able to speak to Serena Seafood, and he will be calling in tonight. Serena said, yes, indeed, he told Gregory Coleman about this letter prior to the autopsy, and he told Gregory Coleman exactly. He shook Gregory Coleman hand. He said, listen, I have given the letter to your special assistant. But Gregory Coleman said, listen, when you were speaking to me, I didn't receive that, and we carry out the autopsy. So who's saying what? And now, are we going to slip into this back and forth and everybody doing something different? But we got other national issues. I want to say, sit back, share the show. May God bless you. May God bless our words. May God bless our thoughts and our own opinions, that we be able to guide a beautiful country. I'd like to say something quickly. Let me play this video. Are you concerned? And I'm gonna start with you. Let's start with this video and let's get into the president trip to Guinea. As of now, did anybody listen to? Were there any communication, anything from the Liberian government that we know of concerning this trip? Not just saying the president traveling to Guinea. Were there anything more? Kev Hassan.
No, Stanton. The government is not speaking to the people. The government finally starts himself from the people. So I don't think the people that are important again in the minds of the government. The people don't know anything. We just do what we want to do. So the government is not speaking to the people. Imagine a president living on a serious issue at that border, which one of your citizens, Mr. President, your citizens were injured by foreign force. Nothing to the public. not speaking to the public, no explanation. Foreign minister not saying anything. Nobody say anything. You jump on the plane, you go for a meeting, nothing. You just show picture, sitting in the hallway of the Guinean president. Nothing. Meeting late. He was doing his thing, his personal thing while you were waiting. I said it yesterday. I said this is disrespectful, and they belittle Joseph Human Buckeye, and his weakness will weaken the security force and will weaken Liberia. Nothing from the meeting center, and we don't know yet, but so far nothing we hear.
Thank you very much. Dr. Josh, you know, we will be very fast moving, giving our best shot to this thing. We got a lot to cover. Welcome to the show. Have you heard anything? With the exception of Kula was unique. She said the president is taking a trip. That's a normal thing on Facebook. But anything like that, can you bring us up to speed? And then I will come in with what I know and what the network is informed of.
Well, we didn't get any major announcement of the president movement, and it may be due to several factors. Yesterday was Sunday, today is a national holiday. And I may be wrong about that, but it may be due to those factors of the president movement.
So they don't work on holiday night?
Well,
no, how long did the government close? Everything shut down. The people not leaving again.
You don't work on Sunday if the president.
In every major country in the world, there are less staff in office on Sundays and on holidays as compared to other working days. So the number of staff the president will work with on a non-holiday will be about 70 to 80% less than the staff he will work on the working holiday. And let us also remember that this is a continuing development, a moving development. This meeting may have been an emergency meeting that the three head of states may have agreed to. And yesterday was Sunday and today was, well, not to excuse the government, but that's something for us to consider. But the fact that is more important is that the president of the Republic of Liberia, understanding the serious nature of the situation and of the unfolding situation, especially with the remarks that came from the Guinean chief of staff, was able to pool with his colleague in the Mana River Union. There are three presidents who attended the summit, and it's very important that three of the presidents in the Mana River Basin could have gone to Guinea to have this conversation.
Thank you very much. Go ahead, Colonel Gray.
Senator, I still believe that the president of the Republic of Liberia is pursuing this the right way. You know, the basin has a pact among its membership, non-aggression pact. So if one person decides to go rogue, you have three that can prevail on that one person. It doesn't mean that if somebody is speaking force on you and you compose or control your composure, that don't mean that you're weak. It just means you are the sober thinking one of the two. It's just like what obtains in your home. Sometimes one person can go angry and one person remains silent, and then at the end of the day, you can come together and harmonize things. The way it's happening right now, some folks who have not experienced real war, if you see some of the folks who are making noise are the ones who did not experience that Liberian civil war. Look, the region respects us. I monitor people on their various blogs today, and they give Liberia kudos that we're no nonsense people. So everyone else recognize that, but some of our own, because those ones that are making that noise, they were not part of the war. They didn't taste it, so they don't know how it is. They believe that the show of force is enough to defeat a standing army. No, otherwise U.S. would have won in Vietnam. That's not how it goes. what I can say, I like the way the president is pursuing this. Let's exhaust that avenue. And eventually, the president has gone there now. It doesn't mean that he's a silly man, he's scared. But remember, if the last option is to go to war, and if we go to war, I don't believe Guinea can defeat us. I can tell you that.
Thank you very much.
So let's adjust this. I like what the president is doing. Let him continue. Stanton.
Russell, welcome. Again, the question remains the same, though. Why is it the government is not, and that's the question. The government is not speaking, more into this issue. We'll come to the issue, but the government seems to be quiet, Let's hear you, Russell. What do you think?
Thanks, Stanton. Every government has its own approach of how to deal with sensitive matters, matters of national security and all of that. So this is not something that will make me alarmed as a Liberian because the government is obviously working behind the scene. We definitely do not know all of the different approaches and all the different strategies that the government or tactics that the government are using to resolve this matter. So it's great to hear that former President Weah is out there. I think everybody is playing, their part to try to resolve this matter in an amicable way. So the fact that we may not have heard from the government officially, it does not mean that they're not working. So the president is there. He's doing his thing. He took a high-power delegation there with his national security advisors and other folks from the security sector. They all are there. So, I think the president is working and the government is doing the best it can to resolve this matter diplomatically. I think that would be the approach that I would take if I were advising the president, is to allow cool heads and calm heads to prevail. This is not an issue to be bellicose about. I've seen some people come out there and using a very bellicose language towards this issue. I think diplomacy should prevail, and I think diplomacy is prevailing by all of the different things that we see. We may not see a lot of the things, but Stanton, it does not mean that a lot is not being done. Maybe former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, she is working her Rolodex too as well. President Weah is doing his part, and everybody is playing their part. So this is the time for all of us to come together and support the national leadership to pursue diplomacy. And I appreciate and I will applaud the efforts that are being made right now. Who else? Jacob, maybe. I just came out of Fubi.
Yeah, Fubi.
Yeah, Fubi. So, okay. You can go ahead.
Yeah, so I didn't hear anything else outside of the press release that posted about the president going to Guinea. But I think, like I said before, you can do both. You can apply diplomacy at the same time. You can put men at your borders. So we should have both, pursue both at the same time. And Guinea, I think they're treading on the wrong path. You cannot be in your community, and you cannot. You don't want to be at peace with your neighbors. And so the president of Guinea should understand that there is no way Guinea can be peaceful or can move forward if they will try to destabilize their neighbors, Liberia, Sierra Leone, or even Cote d'Ivoire. So they should understand that you cannot. No nation will be peaceful. Like I always say, the child say a man can sleep. The man will not sleep. That child will not sleep. So to try to destabilize and make your neighbors uncomfortable, I mean, Guineans are going to be uncomfortable as a nation. And they should understand that. And I think the meeting today, the first picture you posted, and I read some stuff also. The president was not part of that meeting. It was the head of the Guinean delegation was the prime minister of Guinea. And that also says a lot. And you have your colleagues coming to you for dialogue, meeting about situation within the region, and you decided not to be part of the meeting, and you have your defense minister, your justice minister, your foreign affairs, and your prime minister to sit there, and for whatever reason that he didn't participate in the meeting, best known to himself, but he should understand that you have Guineans all over the place, and you cannot be putting your citizens at risk, especially these two, your neighboring countries. You know, you can't put your citizens at risk in those countries by trying to encroach and trying to destabilize your neighbors. You know, they need to understand that, and they need to. But Liberians at this stage also need to hold together, because at the end of the day, whatever happens in the country, he's not going to pick and choose to say, okay, this person is opposition, so we'll not go after them. We're not going after government official. You know, the bullets, the stray bullets that kill many people in the country, they didn't ask for who travel.
Yeah, but again, we will get into that, Fubi. We will. We just want to know whether you have heard anything, you know, since the announcement that the president was traveling, because people are concerned that the government is too hush-hush. The government is too quiet. And those concerns are a unique one. The question is why the government not speaking, you know, and that's what we want to get to, why the government not speaking.
Yeah, I agree. And the government needs to speak and give a regular update at this stage. People are eager to hear. So give regular updates, at least people understand what happened. It also helps to restore calm and give some level of confidence. If they hear the direction of their country and their leaders, I think the government needs to take advantage of that and speak.
Thank you. Yekeh, you with us? Can you please put down the phone if you can hear me, Yekeh? Welcome to the show. It's good to see you.
Yes, am I okay, Stanton?
Yeah, my ex-brother-in-law, is good to see you.
Thank you. It is good being on your show tonight. I just came on the show briefly. Stanton, let me appreciate all of you people. Let me say to the Liberian and my supporters, I'm back in the country. When my mother passed, I told my supporters and the people of District Number 10 I was going to be out of politics for 2 to 3 months. And I got back today. Stanton, you know, I see the Unity Party people, all of them going crazy. When Joseph Walker went to 72nd, when the poor had serious issue, when he stood up there and made mockery all of the Liberian people and say, Ghana making new land. So my statement, Ghana making new land, is shaking them. They waste their time. Ghana making new land. And I maintain my statement. Stanton, the reason why I came on the show is because somebody said, Stanton said he would deal with you. I said, that's Stanton business. When Stanton want to deal with me, let him deal with me. I have dealt with Stanton before. If Stanton want to deal with me, let him deal with me. I will be addressing the press on Sunday. And I will tell the Liberian people how I feel about what is going on. AFL here doing evasion to 72nd. 6 o'clock in the morning, they barricade the poor place, a former AFL poor, and throw them out of their place. Oh, they didn't know that they're supposed to man the border. They didn't know that. Joseph Walker went to sympathize with, is that what we change the government for? To sympathize with the people, the former AFL people, that their man and pa died in the AFL. Those are the people that are living over there. But the only thing Joseph Walker had to tell the people was Ghana making new land. Stanton, I maintain my statement that Ghana making new land. If they land for the Guinea people, let them take it because Ghana making new land. If we have a serious president that is not unserious, he will not make that kind of statement to put a voter for him. I want to say thank you for the show, Stanton. Deal with me in the way you can because I don't deal with people the way I can. So if you deal with me, I got no issue. You still remain my brother-in-law. You know we talk every day. We just talk before. I mean, before.
No, you must answer every day, brother. You must answer every day.
Okay, I lie on you. I lie on you, but careful about wasting.
Yekeh, wait 1 minute. Don't leave here because we having there's Ansu Damaro from Guinea. A very strong. He will introduce himself. We will be bringing on from his location or where, but I don't know. But we really want to hear from him. He's been speaking about this Guinea invasion or this Guinea entry into Liberia. We want to bring him on tonight. Before we do that quickly, welcome to the show, Jacob Jala. Can you hear us? Jacob is having some technical issue. Damo, I hope you can get Jacob ready, please.
I'm tired. I have to go.
All right, you have to go. I will call you back then. It's good.
Yeah, I am tired. I have to go. Joseph Boakai and his people should stop money. Go on the people water. You don't know the real story. I will tell LeBron the son of the real story. You bring machine in the country and say your friends gave you gentleman agreement, gave you machine. You carry on local railway and start money there. The LeBron know the real story. I'm back in the country now. Like you the post study for, like you the post study for. Sunday was start for me.
Yekeh will bring you fast. Yekeh, go rest, go break your fast. We'll bring you back.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I want to say the president traveled today with the high-power delegation, like you see, His Excellency Joseph Yemapwaka, president. On the trip, Sarah Besleyanti. Folks were asking who all went on this trip. Mama Kabirite, Samuel Kofi Woods, Francis Yemane, Geraldine Doe, the Minister of National Defense, Davison Follett, the Chief of Staff. Now, you got to understand the individuals that went with President Boakai on this trip. You got to understand, it's very, very important. Again, if you listen to us on the radio, I will say to you, President Boakai went along with his foreign minister, Sarah Besleyanti, the Minister of State with a portfolio, Mama Kabirite, the National Security Advisor, Samuel Kofi Woods II, the Minister of Internal Affairs, or Minister of Local Government, Francis Yemane, the Minister of National Defense, Geraldine George, and that of the Chief of Staff, Major General Davison Follett. I want you to keep this in your mind. There's a reason why Geraldine Pierre's name is not here. There's a reason why other folks' names not mentioned because it didn't go. But there's a bigger reason why. And we'll get to you. We'll read a communique. We have the communique that was signed today by 3 presidents. We talk about Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Liberia. We will share the communique with you today. Everything that was put into that in the transcript, the signature, the way forward, we will share with you today. So again, it's going to be a big show. It's going to be a wonderful show. It's good that you're joining us. Let me bring in, the name is Asuman Kamara. I just lost him. Okay, he's going to reconnect. I was just about to bring him on, and his internet went off. There's a reason why we're bringing him on. He's been very forceful in this regard. When you talk about Guinea and when you talk about Liberia, we will be bringing him on. But again, wherever you're joining us, we're getting ready. We're uploading the document from Guinea. What was signed today, we are uploading it. The names I make mention of, like you see them here in the photo on your left-hand side, if you're joining us. Now, people are saying, but well, the Guinean president didn't receive Joseph Yemapwaka. Why the Guinean president didn't receive Joseph Yemapwaka? Let me bring in, there you go. Let me put this down because he's going to spend a short time with us. So we want to give him the time to share his own view. Welcome to the show, Mr. Kamara. It's good to see you. Please let us know if you can, your own portfolio and where you're joining us from.
Hey, how you doing, everyone? It's my pleasure to be here. But we've been saying this to our people. Dumbuya had a plan, long time.
Can you please introduce yourself quickly? Because most of us, we really don't know you.
Okay, my name is Asuman Kamara. My real name, but people call me 5-star General on Facebook. Senketwa. So I'm an activist, Guinean activist, living in America. So since the coup happened, I've been in a opposition, and since then we continue to fight, Dumbuya, because we know he's not, a good president for Guinea. So, can you hear me?
Yes, we are hearing you. We are hearing you. Go ahead, sir.
That was the introduction. If you guys have any questions, so then I can go.
Yeah, we do have questions, but we'll give you a chance to go ahead, and then we'll ask you question thereafter. Thank you.
Okay. I only came here, and I have a message for Liberian people to be careful with Doumbouya. Right now, is desperate right now, because for the past 4 years, he didn't do nothing good for for Guinean people. So as a strong opposition right now, even he stopped free speech in the country, closed all the big media in Guinea. So that doesn't stop us to continue fight against him. He had a many plan to create chaos in the country so he can stay. People can forget about the real situation, which is economy today. And he signed many mine contract with a French company where Guinea only have like 15%. And today, our central bank, there is even no cash right now. Even you don't speak French, if you have a Liberian people live in Guinea, they can tell you the reality of our country right now. Before Doumbouya came in power, everything was good in Guinea. So right now, Guinean people are struggling right now. So the man, he wanna create another situation so we can forget their failure. So and why they don't go to Senegal border or Ivory Coast border or Mali border, because they think Liberia, after the Liberian war, the Liberian government or Sierra Leone, they did not spend on munition, equipment. So they think they can go invade the Liberian land right now. So they think, they are stronger than a Liberian, government. And that's why they're doing this. Because if they want to do something, why they can go to Mali right now? Why they don't go to Ivory Coast right now to do that? So that's why I tell the Liberian government, the Liberian people, to be careful with, Mamadi Doumbouya. So he's doing for his personal reason. And we've been we've been have a good relation with Liberian, people and the Liberian government. So when they invited the Liberian president last time in Conakry, he did not refuse. He was there. The president Joseph Boakai was there. So there was, they could, if there was even an issue, they could solve that on the table. We are part of the Mano River Union. So, like I say, they have a personal interest behind this. So that's the advice I can give to the Liberian government and the Liberian people, to be careful, not escalate the situation. So avoid the provocation of the Guinean government right now.
So thank you very much. Let's just bring us up to speed. It's good that Liberians are hearing you. You are not in Guinea, you are in the United States. You and the president today came to power by way of the coup. Am I correct? Did I hear you right? You supported him? Were you in the Guinean military?
I met him personally 2020, and I had a picture with him. But like I said, he used to be commander-chief of special forces in Guinea. So he betrayed Alpha Condé and do the coup. Like he lied a lot, but he lied a lot to the Guinean people. He said he did the coup for democracy, for freedom. And I told the Guinean people, if you see millions of Guinean people follow me, because everything I tell them after the coup, all happened, So that's the reason, I say Doumbouya is not a good president for Guinea. They were not going to be a peace, because you see what happened in Sierra Leone. Yeah, they took some, people from Sierra Leone, Conakry, and go through them at the border. Have you seen that before? For the past 30 years between Sierra Leone and Guinea, that never happened, because that man is not fit to be a president. This is why he's doing all those, nonsense, so people can forget about the reality. When you are president, you gotta do something good for your people. But since Doumbouya came in, he didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. And one thing people forget, Doumbouya was not a soldier in the French army. He was a soldier for the Legion. That's one of the mercenary French, government they have to go destabilize, African, especially French country, those who does not accept the, direction. So I would tell the Liberian people, the Liberian government, just to be careful. That man is not.
Do you think the way in which President Bouaka is handling this situation, I'm going to speak for Liberia as a whole, do you think he's handling it the right way?
Yeah, I would say that, because all the video we saw is our, soldier who crossed the river to go to the Liberian land. So it's not like the Liberian people came to our land to say this is, Liberia territory. And I don't see anything I can say that was a provocation for Liberia. No, it's them trying to escalate the situation. So that's all I can say right now.
Let me bring the guys in to ask you a question. So you're in opposition to Doumbouya. The way you think this thing will go further, now we got Bouaka, we got Bio in Guinea. You think he's going to listen to them? He's going to withdraw his troop? He's going to let peace reign?
I know the Liberian president is very smart. He's not going to, the way the Sierra Leone president did, they're going to do the same way. That man trying to create, a situation, he can bring all Guinean together. When there is a fight, they're going to say it's for our nation, trying to bring people together. I mean, that's the only reason I would say. But I know Liberia being in the war, they are smart people. They're not going to, trying to create any other situation can be disaster for Liberia. So it's not going to happen. Yeah. So it's not going to go far, because they invite Ivory Coast president, the Sierra Leone president, and the president Joseph Boakai. So I think those have experience than Doumbouya. If they go on the table, I think they're going to find the solution. Yeah. Ivory Coast been in the war, Sierra Leone been in the war, Liberia been in the war. Maybe it's only Guinea. So I think if they go, talk, there's not going to be, any other.
What can you tell the Liberian people? And that's what I want to take you. You believe that this will not escalate any further. Am I correct?
Yes.
You know Doumbouya. You know the president. Get into his mindset and speak to the Liberian people. Do you think this will escalate any further?
Like I say, when I saw the video, it was like when I saw the video, even some people from Liberia, they were just talking to the Guinean soldier to leave their land, but we did not saw any video where they was throwing, something to our, soldier. But like I say, the Liberian people, they're not gonna accept any other war in their land right now. So this is not a big issue. All these things is our government. Listen, your chief, the chief staff of the army in Liberia, he was in Guinea, I think, day before yesterday. So, and the Guinean government invited Liberian government. They did not refuse. So why would you send a troop to the border if you don't have you don't want to create, I would say a bad situation to the border. They could solve that diplomatically, but like I say, as long we are spread the truth, like what we're doing on the social media, that will, avoid, the cow in the border. Because if we don't tell the truth to our people to be calm down and avoid, Mamadi Doumbouya and his government plan to attack Liberia, because they think right now they have a strong army. But I'm not saying Liberia is weak, but Liberia, they're not a government who's buying equipment just to fight. No, they have other plan. They can protect the border, but Mamadi Doumbouya, that's not Doumbouya vision right now. It's like he gotta create situation so he can stay in power. People can forget about the real, situation from for the country.
Thank you. Let me bring the guys in quickly. We're going to I know you got to run, but allow them to please ask you some question. We got more videos coming up from the meeting. We got to dive into it. Kev Hassan, do you have a question?
Yes, thank you, Stanton. Mr. Kamara, I'm kind of confused here. Stanton is asking you whether this thing will come to will end in a peaceful, dialogue, and we'll see that they will end amicably. And in one end, you say yes. The other end, you're saying that this man is deadly and it's not somebody to trust. So what are you saying?
No, I say he have his own plan, but like I say, Sierra Leone and Liberia, their leader will not accept any escalation right now, and he already invited the Liberian president, the President Joseph Boka. So he invited also the Ivorian president. So I think if they go on the table, yes, it's not going to be any other escalation. But like I said, Doumbouya is not fit to be a president. That's a violent man. He was in the French Legion, and that was his job to destabilize, a lot of countries. So that's why I say if those leaders are very smart, it's not going to be any other, issue. He wants just them to make a little mistake so he can, You see how you call people to come on the table, and at the same time you send thousands of soldiers at the border. What does that mean? They did not. Liberian soldier did not kill any Guinean or did not invade any village. So why would you send thousands soldiers at the border? That's why I say that. I'm not saying there is no hope it can stop.
So do you think he's gonna listen to? Do you think he's going to listen to President Buckeye?
It's not only President Buck.
No, we're talking about Liberia now. Let's stick to Liberia. You think he's going to listen?
Right now, I'm asking you, the situation is what? At the border. Who crossed
the Guinea crossed the border, yes.
Okay.
But do you think he will listen to not do it again? That's what I'm asking. Is aggression. Do you think?
Because he planned, so many things in the past. They was trying to create rebellion at the Mali and Guinea border so they can send the soldier over there. We have to spread the news to say, y'all be careful. This is what they're going to do. And they stopped doing that. You see, Sierra Leone, they were smart. It's similar. How you go to other people's territory, independent, country, and kidnap this soldier? Do you think if Sierra Leone, government, there was like Israel, you think Mamadi Doumbouya would do some kind of thing over there? No. He think they are, superior, like they have a lot of weapons than those countries right now. That's the reason he's doing. But I think if they go on the table and talk about it, yeah, maybe he will stop and find another plan.
Yeah, thank you very much. And these are the photos. They are in the photo, as you can see. He's in the middle, the Guinea president, Jose Yemabwaka, and that of the president of Sierra Leone, Bio. So Joseph Boakai achieved something today. And again, we will share the information with our folks for you to see for yourself that this is very, very important. And this was a very important meeting. Like you can see in the picture, yes, indeed, they met, they discussed. And I will say to all of you, let's play the video quickly. So again, we will get the full context of that video we'll play. I just want to put some of your photo up. You are in this for who? The Fula governor of Sierra Leone. Am I correct?
Don't say the Fula leaders. That's not,
Oh, I thought I said governor. Okay, the Fula leaders. Okay.
Of Guinean,
Yeah, let me put this one, and this is where I want to ask a question. You're in a photo with who? Who is this person standing by you?
That's Mamadi Doumbouya.
Correct. When was this taken?
2020, when he was Commander-in-Chief of Special Forces.
Of Guinea?
Yeah, that was at, you know, somewhere downtown, you know, Conakry. Yeah.
Okay, so what was your relationship with him then? Just to remind us again.
He went to meet one of general for Guinean army, and I was there that day. He came and we spoke, we even exchanged number. Even he's the president now, we spoke 14 minutes, and I sent the same picture. I told him, I say, if you see I'm opposed to you, I could do like other Guinean activists, and you know, the way they are buying conscience, give them money, buy houses for them. I said I could do the same, but I don't want that. You know, I want my country to be great, you know, and I told him, if you change, I'm gonna change, but if you don't change, I'm gonna continue to fight, you know, the Guinean government. Like maybe some of you guys saw one of the video. They even pay people here in America so they can do bad thing to me. I was living with one of our brother. They know him very well in Liberia. So trying to disgrace me. They did a lot of things to me, but it did not stop me because I'm a hard worker. Every day I work. I'm not here. I'm not a lazy guy. And like I say, I want something great for my country. But Doumbouya, like that day we exchanged, I had a Doumbouya number, and I live in New Jersey, Trenton, with Doumbouya uncle, mom's side. So for more than like 5 years. So if it was about money, I could, you know, stop criticizing and, you know, join, you know, his side. But like I said, people think Alpha Conde side, they did something for me. They didn't do nothing for me. Even 2020, when I went, it was the people in the Alpha Conde side that were trying to put me in jail because I was not scared to nobody. And, you know, that's the relation.
Listen, it's so interesting that you're joining us today, and we do appreciate. I didn't know you were very close to me, and I just see your phone number now. I realize you're around the block. Imaro George, let's hear you. Do you have a question for Mr. Kamara?
Yes, Mr. Kamara, welcome to the show. In your mind, I know you spoke about creating instability to get relevance in Guinea, but is there any other reason in your mind why the president of Guinea is having this belligerent attitude towards his neighbors, Sierra Leone, Liberia? You talk about Mali, and I think there was something with Cote d'Ivoire some time ago. In your mind, what do you think is the key reason for his exploits in these neighboring countries?
Like I say, before Doumbouya came in, he had everything. There was almost $2.5 billion US in the central bank. You can go and if you have a friend in Guinea, see how those people are living. Buy Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, expensive car, build, have a big mansion in Guinea right now. So right now the economy is very bad. Ebola, it's like money from private bank in Guinea, a lot of money. So right now he cannot pay back. If you see right now we have a cash problem, it's not because there is no money over there. It's because the government, they spend like 3 times or 4 times what they receive from taxes or that revenue. So and the Guinean population, they live under Alpha Conde government. So for the past, for 11 years, so they know the reality. The man who promised he's gonna bring peace, he's gonna change their life. Today they are struggling right now. Since he came in, he retired more than 25,000 people from the government. It did not even replace. He did not even hire 5,000 in the government. So there's a lot of things going on right now in Guinea. But you will see some people those who receive gift from him, saying, "Oh, everything's fine in Guinea, living in nice car, nice house," but that doesn't mean that's the reality of the country. You look at the road right now, and for him to bring people together and make people forget about all the reality, like I say, that's the thing he's gonna do in the country. Like when there is a war, the country come together. For him, that's a small, like he's not thinking like a big man. We live in America. We see the reality. How the government trying to force to bring all Americans together is the same reality the men trying to do, but it's not gonna work. Like I say, we saying this before. They had other plan to create rebellion in the Mali border. It didn't work because we told people to be careful. You see a new people in your area, call us or call the police so we can stop those people to create chaos in that area. So that's the same plan he's trying to do, continue right now with Sierra Leone and the Liberia. Like I say, why he didn't go to Senegal border, because like I say, Liberia did not spend money in the equipment. If Liberia was like they had a military equipment more than Guinea, he was not gonna do that. I'm not saying your government is weak, but like I'm saying, they think Doumbouya spent a lot of billions. You see all those equipment they got. When he came in, like I said, it was more than 2.5 billion. But he came and spent that money just buy ammunition and create special forces. Before it was only less than 500 people when Alpha Condé was in power. And their mission was...
Because we got to run. I know I can bring you on again. I want to just bring in Winfred also to ask. We got to bring in two other individuals. But cameraman, you put on something that Liberians need to know. But the courage to say that, yes, indeed, because Joseph Yemambwaka and Sierra Leone president went there to meet him, that's courage, and it will yield a fruitful result that we see on this photo. Is very unique to hear from you, someone that, speaking truth to power against this government, but giving Liberians hope tonight that this picture alone speaks volume and something positive going to come out of this. We have to communicate. We're going to read it. We're going to say exactly what was said, what was signed into those filed as you see. You can call it whatever name you want to call it, but yes, indeed, Doumbouya in the middle, President Bouaka is on the right from me, and Sierra Leone President Bio is on the left. Something took place today. We will bring it. So we'll take two more questions for Kamara. We'll go to you, Russell, and we'll go to Jacob Jala quickly.
Thanks, Mr. Kamara. Just two quick questions. One, you talked about Mr. Doumbouya being a former member of the French Legion. He was a legionnaire. Can you talk about his training, his educational background, and the fact that he was a member of the French Legion? If we were to appeal to the French president, do you think that would have an impact? I mean, and what sort of influence do you think the French president has over him? That you think he could sort of intervene to help Liberia diplomatically solve this problem?
I would say he's under French government influence right now. So when you take other countries in West Africa, like Burkina, Mali, Guinea, they all was in a French colony. But like those who decide to be free, like Burkina right now, they're not under French government. But Doumbouya still under French government. When you look at before the coup, there was least French company in Guinea. Even if you take right now, Simandou, the company recruiting people right now is a French government, So there's a lot of French, company right now. Like you say, if the President Joseph Bouaka can, talk to the French government, yeah, they can have a big, influence on Doumbouya to stop, what they're doing, right now. Yeah, I can say that 100% because the man wife is a, you know, I don't know how they say that in English, but like gendarme, because in the English country we don't say that. It's kind of police also. So
yeah,
and if the Liberian government can talk to the French government, I think they can find a big, you know, a good solution for, you know, to this.
Today we heard that the former President George Bernard, we have spoke to Macron, the French president, and spoke to him concerning the border situation. We're going to get there. So go in that direction, and the former president make the case, say, hey, listen, you have to intervene because you know this guy. And again, I believe that CDC will put out a statement. They have not put out a statement yet, but they have a very, very fruitful communication from President George Bernard to the French president, and we will discuss that. Let me bring in Jacob. Jacob, let's hear you.
Yes. So at this point, I think it's question time. So I would probably just like to clarify. And for me, I think it's an eye opener. I think the caller is being able to bring to light some of the dynamics in Guinea, which is a good one. And he made reference to the cross-border issue down there as a potential maybe banana skin that could undermine peace and stability. But I just want you to clarify, besides the fact that maybe, according to the caller, besides the fact that the president of Guinea wants to like mobilize the collective.
Are you watching the show? He's not a caller. He's on the show. He's live on the show with you.
Oh, okay. So my question is, because I'm using another device. So I was going to ask a question basically, besides the fact that he's suggesting that the Guinean president, wants to come across the border, provoke a so-called maybe regional crisis as a way of gathering support on the ground in Guinea and trying to mobilize all Guineans behind the Guinean flag. Besides that suggestion he's making, is there any other reason why you think he will want to undergo such a campaign of hostility with his neighbors? Do you think any other reason besides the fact that he just want to mobilize Guinean?
But that's like I said, that's not the first time. He tried with Sierra Leone, and those people were smart. It didn't work. They did not escalate the situation. They sent people in Conakry and they give them their soldier. So is the same thing gonna happen? Like I said, the president Joseph Boca is not. He had experience. What diplomatic mean between two countries. He's not gonna react the way the Guinean government. They send the soldier and they're gonna call all this Liberian troops to go to the border. No, they're not gonna react the way the Guinean government did. You call people to come on the table, and at the same time you send a soldier to the border. That doesn't make any sense. Like, it doesn't
and maybe one more thing, can we trust that whatever they agree diplomatically, can we trust that Domoya will stick to those agreements?
It's I don't know his name, that he just said right now, we are trying to contact the French government, but I think the president Joseph Boca would be the right person to contact. The other one was the former president. I think the actual president, when he contact the way Jesuit did, it will be a big influence. It's something I don't want to say here for other people live. You see, there's a lot of people being kidnapped in Guinea, but they just kidnapped somebody mom and 3 people from his family. There was a French government influence on that. That's why they released, because when you have a relation with the French government, it has a big impact in Guinea government. So yeah, it can continue.
Thank you very much. It wouldn't be fair to squeeze the rest of the guys. Fubi, you got one quick one, Conor Gray and that of Jealousy.
No question about it.
Thank you, Fubi. What about you, Conor Gray? Do you have one quick question?
Thank you, Mr. Kamara. I know you said the Guinean leader is trying to use this as a decoy or distraction so that he can consolidate power. The man just won election, landslide.
That's
But
not okay. Go
give me
ahead.
some. Give me some. You can counter that. People are saying Burkina Faso and Mali are trying to move more towards China and the Soviet Union. Even though you said this guy is closer to the French president, do you think he's trying to join those two to become, like a region of themselves?
You just said he just won the election. We don't call that election. We call that selection. He the one when he overthrew Alpha Conde. He swear none of his government member will be candidates, and he start jail leaders, opposition leader, and decapitate some political party. So you cannot say that was election. That's not election. There was no competition at all in Guinea. So that we don't call free election. He the one swear. So how can you trust somebody like Dumbuya when you there was no real competition in Guinea. So and also you talk about Burkina how they call it Sahel how they call their organization, I forget the name. So those people, they have another vision. We was colonized by the French government for many years. They control our system. If you look at Burkina today, they are in a war. But when you look at what Ibrahim Traoré is doing in Burkina, and you look at Guinea, is a big difference today. I'm not saying the project Alpha Condé left is finishing those projects, but tell me the past four years, what project Dumbuya created? You can say, oh, that's good for the country. He did not do nothing. But when you look at right now, all those big projects Ibrahim Traoré is doing is because the French government. When you look at some country in the mine, like Burkina government had only 15%, but today they had more than 40%. But when you look at Simandou and tell me the men signed 15% for the country, we have to wait 35 years to control Simandou 100%. Do you think we can develop our country with those kind of contract? No. Look at all the developed countries in the world. If it's the same way they sign contract, America, all those big countries. No, because he's controlled by the French government, and the French government, they don't make money nowhere. They make money in those French colonies. If you don't accept, it will be a coup. If you don't do whatever they want, yes, they're gonna overthrow you.
Thank you very much, Jefferson. You the last one. Go ahead.
Thank you, Stanton. How are you to the panelists and Mr. Kamara? Thank you for coming. Mr. Kamara, first thing, Stanton, I just want to express my thanks and appreciation to His Excellency President George Manawiya for intervening in this situation, for using his connections with the French president and his counter and his and the
You have a question for Kamara because we were discussing George Manawiya intervention.
Mr. Kamara, I just one question I want to ask you. Given the tension and reports of disputes along the Liberian-Guinea border, what is the position of the Guinean people and the civil society regarding how President Dumayu is handling the relation with Liberia? And do Guineans believe his approach promotes peace, coexisting, or is it escalating unnecessary tension between two sister countries? You are an opposition, so I don't know, how do you see this?
Like I said, only those who support Dumbuya, they refuse to tell the truth. But the opposition, if you ask me today, we have the majority today. Because when he did the coup, where did he go? He went to Seludalen, side to celebrate his victory. But today, what is the relation with Seludalen today? And like I say, we all saw the video. Who crossed the river? It was a Guinean soldier. And do you think that was good things? No. If a Liberian soldier, if that was the Liberian soldier who crossed the river to come to our land, yes, I'm not gonna be opposed to Dumbuya today, to be honest. Yeah, I would say that's a violation. But it's Dumbuya who did it. That's why we spread the news to tell our people, you have to be careful. Liberia been, you know, a good netball, because like there's no fight for the past, I would say, 20 years between, you know, Liberia and Guinea. So our people go in Liberia and the Liberian people come in Guinea. There is no issue. It's almost the same people. I'm you know, Konyanke, and there is a people in Liberia who speak the same language like me. Kisi, there is a Kisi in Liberia. It's almost the same people. Maybe we have a, you know, a different nationality, but that doesn't mean we are enemy. So, like I said, Dumbuya, they could solve this problem. It was not gonna be in this way, to go cross people land and do this. They can just call your ambassador saying, oh, there is a situation there. They could call your prime minister in Conakry and talk about this. But like I said, they have a plan. But as long as we expose them, maybe they will stop. And like the man who say the former president contact the French government. You continue, you know, talk to the French government. It can have a big, you know, difference in the situation.
All right. Thank you very much. I want to say it again, it's good having you on. Man, thank God I have your numbers, and we will definitely be in touch. It's always good to have another from Guinea to join us on set. We want to say thank you very much, Mr. Kamara.
My pleasure. Thank you, everyone. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, wow, that was a great one, though. That was a great one. And again, let's just have this conversation. I'm getting mixed information. First, CDC say President George Manuel, we had a former president called the French president, and now I think that message got to be checked whether he called it French. Yeah, Jeff was saying congratulating the former president for his intervention, but did he really call the French president? We stay digging to get full clarification. We'll give it to you, because the information people within and around George Manuel, we have the former president, said he spoke to Macron, but did he really speak to Macron? That's the question, and we hope we can get an answer. I want us to go a great conversation with Mr. Kamara, a great conversation, seriously, and I think it's only fair to say that yes, indeed. He said the meeting today concerning what is happening was a unique one. It was very important that JMB attended, and yes, indeed, he did. He attended the meeting. So let's play some of the video here, and then after this, we want to discuss. We received the communique, and then we'll discuss with our fellow Liberians.
Showing allegiance, showing loyalty to this nation, Liberia.
As you can see here, it's very, very clear for you to know that yes, they had a meeting today, a super one. Liberians have a little breathing room here. There's a sound of relief. Yes, indeed. Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Liberia met, right? They came together, they discussed the issue. But what was signed? What was agreed upon? So, Damo, you ready? We can go through it step by step, Damo, if you're ready, and we'll read it to our audience. Damo, are you there? Let's get to it, Damo.
I'm right here.
Please, let's go through. Now, Damo, bring us up to speed. What exactly we're about to read?
So we're about to read the communique that was signed by the three presidents, the Guinean president, the Sierra Leonean president, and our president, His Excellency Joseph Yuman Boakai, after the meeting between the three heads of states. So that's the communique we're about to read, as you showed from this picture here. What they are holding is the communique that is signed. The three presidents signed on this particular communique. That's what you see they're holding up for the photo ops. President Boakai just addressed the press. He has arrived back home safely. He just addressed the media.
And we can bring that up if there's anything, but it would be interesting that we read the communique.
Yeah, this is the video, a short clip of his arrival at the Rivers Field, and then we can read the communique for our people.
A team of journalists, security officials. As was done, his president had to grab President Bill.
So keep listening to your and also keep watching us here on
His Excellency the President is here.
All right, so CEO, there you have it.
He didn't take any question, I believe, right?
I was following. The plan was he would take one question, so I can go back to the live, and if they've ended it and cut where he engaged the press, that was
Good.
I had to come back on the show.
So he's back. It was just a one-day trip, quick in and out concerning this meeting. Let's read exactly what is in our communique.
Okay, so we can start from. I'll put it up until I can get it right one because we have to cut a lot of pieces. Okay, so this is the.
Can we meet ourselves? We got on a phone call coming, guys, please.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Damo.
All right, so it's a long read. It says a tripartite meeting dedicated to peace, security, and development convened in Conakry on Monday, March 16, 2026, bringing together their excellencies, General Mamadi Doumbouya, President of the Republic of Guinea, Mr. Joseph Yoman Boakai, President of the Republic of Liberia, Dr. Brigadier General Retired Julius Maada Bio, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, with the participation of the Republic of Cote d'Ivoire as an observer country. This summit of heads of state, and as I said, I'll be trying to get it right because there are many until we can put the next slot. Okay, so just give me a minute, CEO. The second one, and I'll read it from my phone. All right. Okay. Just bear with
Okay,
me.
so what we're going to do, we're going to let you rearrange them. Go ahead. I think this is the second part, right?
Yeah, this is the second one. This summit of heads of state is part of collective efforts aimed at preserving stability along common borders, strengthen security cooperation, and consolidate neighborliness between the three brotherly countries. The delegations examined the security situation at their common borders, particularly recent incidents that have led to tensions between certain border communities. At the conclusion of this tripartite summit, the heads of state expressed their concern regarding the proliferation of crises and conflicts worldwide, which economic, security, and humanitarian repercussions are particularly affecting developing countries. 2, reaffirmed their unwavering commitment to the principles of sovereignty, the inviolability of borders, territorial integrity, political independence, good neighborliness, and fraternity, which form the foundation of the relations of friendship and cooperation between the three countries. To this end, they have called for the return to the status quo of peaceful coexistence and subsistence among our border communities. So that's point 2. We move to point 3. This is point 2. We move to point 3. All right, 3. Let me get 3 quickly. It's a short slide. Okay. All right, so this is 2. Look for 3. If I can't find it, I'll read it. 3. Recommitted to the peace, security, stability, and development in the Mana River Union countries. 4. Recommit to resolving border issues between and among their countries in the MRU through peaceful diplomatic settlements consistent with Article 33 of the United Nations Charter. 5. Okay, I'm trying to get 5. Again, it was...
Just go into the original and read it as it is. We were arranged just to post it. Just go into the original and read it.
Cut because of confidentiality and protecting our sources. So we move to 5. I stop at 3 and 4. 5. Recommitted to joint security cooperation to combat insecurity, terrorism, transnational organized crime, and trafficking. 6. Committed to jointly develop and promote economic activities in the border areas for the peaceful coexistence and prosperity of the peoples. 7. Encouraged the pursuit of economic cooperation and regional integration activities, notably in the fields of trade, infrastructure, energy, environment, and the free movement of persons, goods, and services. 8. Decided to strengthen collaboration between their defense and security agencies through the following. A. The intensification of joint border patrols and operations. B. The regular exchange of security information and intelligence. C. The establishment of rapid communication mechanisms between local and security authorities. Point 9. Instructed the agencies in charge of border issues to meet as soon as possible to prevent and contain incidents, facilitate dialogue between communities, and propose concrete solutions, as well as to pursue, with the support of regional and international partners, technical work regarding the clarification and demarcation of territorial borders and maritime boundaries to avoid divergent interpretations. 10. Agreed to strengthen joint border security and surveillance mechanism, notably through the intensification of cooperation between defense and security agencies in the implementation of common conflict prevention initiatives. 11. Agreed to convene a summit of the Mana River Union within 1 month, with the aim of revitalizing the institutions of the Mana River Union to facilitate regular dialogue on peace, security, and development amongst member states. 12, which is the last count. The heads of state expressed their willingness to undertake working visits to their respective countries in the interest of strengthening fraternity, cooperation, and peaceful coexistence. Signed, S.E. General Mamadi Doumbouya, President of the Republic de Guinea, and the other one in French. The other one says S.E.M. Joseph Yoman Boakai, President de la République du Liberia. I was trying to speak more French because I read it in French. And the last one says S.E. Dr. Brigadier General Retired Judas Marabio, President, Republic of Sierra Leone. So that is the communique. We'll post it on the Spoon page for the rest of the people to have
Give me, thank you very much. I beg you, just arrange them better because this is very, very interesting. Again, we can announce that George Weah didn't place a phone call to the French president. The information sent, George Weah spoke to world leaders, not to the French president. Whatever that information was twisted upon from CDC, they are making the correction. Eugene Lin Nangbe is making the correction. The chief of staff to George Mana, we are former president, is making that correction as we speak. So we have to correct that. He didn't speak to Macron on the border issue. Again, we have some leaders within CDC that ran with that information, but the office of the former president is now making the correction. So Joseph Chessie, I believe you received the information as well because you are congratulating George Mana. We are here on the show a few minutes ago. His intervention led to this great thing. So again, we just got to make that correction, and Eugene Nangbe have made the correction, the chief of staff to the former president, George Mana Weah. So let's move on. Dr. George, And again, I'm going to put this in our chat room, and everybody have to read it. It's very interesting. The 12 different counts of resolution, peaceful resolution. We announced yesterday the one objective President Boakai had was to go in there with peace, not aggression. And he achieved that. And now he brought back to Liberia that communicate that, yes, indeed, we signed. They all sounded. I mean, what say you? This is very, very interesting that diplomacy works.
Yeah, at this level, diplomacy appears to be working. Excuse me, the President of the Republic of Liberia did travel to Guinea today, and he went along with Yekeh Kolubah, the President of Sierra Leone. And conversation was held, and the communique was written towards having a peaceful, neighborly, and friendly neighborly environment, and that is great. It's a great achievement on behalf of the government. But the issue of peace have to also be maintained with the issue of deterrence. As we heard from our guests, the President of Guinea has an agenda based on, let's alleged by our guests, based on misspending of public finances, and he's trying to create some distraction. It is good that we recognize this. It is good that we understand this. It is good that we took the diplomatic stance. But it's also good for us to put our house in order. That our neighbors see us to be a weak country, that we do not have military equipment to defend ourselves, is not a very good appearance of our government. So we have to start thinking about putting our house in order. Even as the gentleman, the civilian, also see our country as a weak country. If at that level, that's how they see us, Liberia have to reposition itself, reposition its military, and in order for us to have the deterrent, so that in the future, the Guinean president, even though he may want to think about it, but he won't think because he knows that Liberia is prepared. Our guest pointed out to the fact that asked two significant questions. What were the reasons that he have not attacked Senegal? Why he said that he found it difficult to attack Cote d'Ivoire? And it's because those countries has a perception of deterrence. So again, I want to congratulate the government of Liberia. We Liberians are proud of what have been achieved over the period of time with the particular issue, but we are also encouraging our government that it's now time for us to make sure that we can defend ourselves and that our neighbors will not have this perception that we are a country. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kev.
You know, Stanton, I listened to Mr. Kamara. He keep using the word, I'm not saying you're weak, the president is weak, but he's saying the country is weak and the president is weak. That's exactly what he's saying. Because he will use the word, I'm not saying but X, Y, and Z, I'm not saying X, Y, and Z. You know, funnily, when I look at that picture, the video that you show, and maybe and people with that body language expert will tell you, he's not making any contact. The only contact he made with Jose Boakai is to help him not to fall. But he was engaging with Marabio. His whole body turned. That is a sign of, I don't respect you. I don't know you. We're not there. Because you can see him. I think he saw him as like a, you know, one grandfather just there, but he's not in tune to what's happening now. So let me talk to a younger guy, even though I'm younger than Marabio, but let me talk to him and maybe he's there. So when Boakai was coming down, he helped him not to fall. That's the only part he had contact. So you can see, but what we're praying for is for this thing to be peaceful, because this is not political matter, even though Jose Boakai did nothing and they called him to go there, but at least our people should not go through what happened, and I believe this will end peacefully. And that is my position, and that's what we want, for this to end peacefully.
Phoebe?
Yeah, so the communicate, I think, is good at some point. Listen to Dama read the different accounts. I think that's what we should be opting for as the member state of the Banner River Union. You cannot have yourself within your neighborhood and you just want to be the troublemaker and making fuss with everybody. I don't think that's something that Guinea should be proud of, and nobody should be proud of that. So the dialogue method, keeping our securities alight, ensuring that we fund the budget to give our security what they need to keep around our borders, but they should focus on keeping the peace in the region. The 4 countries, Liberia, Guinea, Cote d'Ivoire, and Sierra Leone, they should continue and maintain that peace, because we all move from one another, move in between these different countries. We got relatives across the different borders. We got similar tribes across the different borders. So it doesn't make sense to be having chaotic, issues around there and forcing and putting people in harm's way and fighting and making fuss of all of these things. I think so. As they all sign, let them maintain it and let them respect each other, and let the nations live at peace. We do cross-border trade. All of these things are normal things that we have to do. So you cannot be having these kind of places now with military guys trying to, create tension when people should be moving by their normal businesses to do their different hustles. And if we say we want to, all decide to close our borders to each other, we're not going to do anything. We're not run to the sea to do anything. So at least let's keep the peace. That's what we expect to see from all these nations. So let them honor that communicate. I think it's a good thing. Step in the right direction, and we commend the government, the full government for that.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's go to Colonel Greg. Colonel Greg, it looked like this person achieved something great today.
Yes, Stanton, that was a reason to revive the Mano River Pact, which is what that communique all represent. If you go back and look at the pact that brought us together as a region, Mano River, all of those things are spelled out there. But one thing about Liberia, the strength does not lie in the president. That is not to suggest that the last president was more powerful than the one today or the one previously. There was an intentional reduction of military force in the Republic of Liberia because those who foster the post-war republic, they have their own malice before the war. And so they don't want to see a strong army. But the strength of Liberia lies with the resolve of the people that were battle-tested. Not the president. The president got nothing to do with it. The region sees us as a battle-tested people. And wherever we've involved in conflict, we've made the difference, whether in the Ivory Coast when they had their own civil, faction there, whether in Sierra Leone, whether even in Zaire, the Congo. Liberians are battle-tested people. So our neighbors know exactly what they're threading into when they get into somewhere. It's not like they'll go and grab somebody. Why do you think they did not resist when they were putting their flag down and erecting our flag? They know we're very, very back. Again, I'll repeat myself. So that is the strength we have. It's not with the president. You can bring any president. I hear some people sounding like the former president stronger than President Boyka. No, the Liberia were even weaker.
Thank you. Jefferson. Colonel Gray, thank you very much. Jefferson Chessie.
Thank you, Stanton. And Stanton, it's a good thing to see that that communique was signed, and it would de-escalate the tension at the Liberia-Guinea border. And we want to say it was good that the Sierra Leone president had to carry our president Boyka to Guinea help him to ensure that they meet with the Guinean president. I think the fact that we had to meet in Guinea shows how weak, our bargaining power was during this time, and how weak our president has shown himself to be. I personally think that this kind of um, negotiations should have been held, in maybe another West African country or another minority union country. It shows that you'll be bargaining from a point of power and strength. But however, it is good that it's de-escalated, and I don't know where you got your information from, if you spoke with Eugene. But again, we are grateful that this tension at our border have been de-escalated, and our people at the border are at peace, or it should be implemented. I don't know if this is going to be implemented by Boakai, but it should, so that we can have some amount of stability at the border. Peace is what we want in our country. This has nothing to do with whether you are a sedition or a unity party partisan. What we want is peace in our country. This is the only way our democracy can thrive. And if we don't have peace, it can thrive. So, there's completely unity on this point in our country, that we want peace. I know Baka was at his weakest point, and he has always done that. He did not show leadership in this process. He demonstrated complete ineptitude from the inception of this problem at the border. He did not demonstrate that he has the leadership capability to resolve these kind of issues. He waited until it escalated to the point of escalation before he had to contact his Sierra counterpart to help him to move to Guinea to be able to resolve it. However, we're thankful that it is resolved. But next time, we hope that the president will act in time and show leadership for once.
Thank you very much. Let me bring in Jacob Jala. Jacob, let's hear you.
Yes. I listened very carefully to the communique, and I understood the picture, opportunity with the president and the Sierra Leone president, the president of the Republic of Liberia, Sierra Leone president, and the president of Guinea. That communique sounded sweet to my ear, music to the ear. Countries reaffirming their commitment to economic security, border security, and ensuring that we respect each other territorial boundaries and territorial integrity. However, for me, that's like in my mind done and dusted. Now we will look for action so that people can walk the talk in that respect. However, I still think, from my point of view, that there still needs to be some form of accountability here. This was a very, very ugly situation at our borders. I think the government of Liberia still needs to inform the Liberian people, and give them more detail as to the root cause of this crisis. I don't think that just like papering on over the crack and just sweeping the matter under the carpet is a viable, productive way forward. I think we need a full-scale accounting of what actually happened, what precipitated this, what created these provocative action from the Guineans across the border. There are news that there were illegal mining activity across the border that led to this crisis and led to this tension. The government of Liberia needs to investigate. Probably they're investigating now, but the report from the investigation needs to come to the public. And I think the legislature needs to step in that, so that we're not just signing communique and then after a few days, then we see a recurrence of such an action. We need full accounting on the part. We heard there's some government officials that were involved in this. We've been hearing it. I don't want to call any official until we are able to verify these things. But the government needs to deep dive into that matter and be accountable to the Liberian people and to tell us exactly what precipitated this action and to take relevant action on the level of the government to prevent the recurrence of such ugly act. So I think, again, going back to the military, we need to invest in our security forces. and we want to increase border presence in strategic areas so that we're able to provide protection for our country. And I'm happy that we're able to pursue peace and diplomatic action because we want no more war in this country. We're tired of that. We want to continue. Liberians have suffered for too long, and we want to continue to rebuild our lives. So thank you.
Russell, let's hear you, Russell.
Thank you. I think much has been said already, Stanton. I do, like I've said from the onset of this conversation, that diplomacy was the way to go. So I'm glad that we've arrived at that. I do agree with my colleagues who said that, hey, it's one thing to have this beautifully written communique, but the implementation and an after action report to find out exactly what happened to ensure that it doesn't happen again, and let the Liberian people know. So what may have precipitated this action, this provocation, the part of the Guinean. And again, we echo what a lot of folks have said already, that we need to have a robust border patrol presence at all of the main border cross there, deter something like this from happening in the future. But we know that Guinea is a much bigger country. It's about maybe 3 times the size of Liberia. It's about 95 or so thousand square miles, and has a much bigger budget at about 27 billion. The GDP is about 27 billion compared to about 5 billion in Liberia. So it's a much bigger country, much bigger population at at about 25 million or so million folks. It's much bigger than we are geographically, population-wise, budget-wise, economically, and all of that. However, that doesn't mean that we cannot put together a robust, well-trained border patrol force at all of the major crossings. We have 3 land borders, with 3 countries, but there are multiple border crossings which are very porous, But at the main crossing, I think this is a lesson for us, for the government to come out, do an accounting, report back to the population what may have led to this, and come up with a plan to strengthen the border control force at the various crossings. That's part of what I would like to see. And we applaud the efforts that all have made and all continue to make. So whether President Weah talked to Macron or he didn't talk to Macron, whoever he may have talked to or whoever he will talk to, I mean, I think that's a step in the right direction. President Sirleaf and many other folks are talking to their counterparts, their friends, their connection, so that we ensure that this doesn't happen again. We resolve this matter and ensure that this doesn't happen again. So all around, Stanton, I think it's a good thing. It's a
beautiful thing, and I want
beautiful thing for us to celebrate.
And I want to suggest we'll open the phone line and talk to our Liberian people that want to call. I just can't believe it. This thing is going crazy, folks. Today, what was done is big, it's huge. I want to say to you, you have the communique. It's there. Dama is about to post it on our pages. Again, just read it. President Boaga went in for one thing and one thing only. We were mad with the president. Guess what happened? Guess what? We're not ready for the call yet, Justin. Got it. Stop calling me. Guess what happened? At the end of the day, the puppet came back with results. Justin, I don't want to block you. Stop calling me. We didn't open the line yet. The puppet came back with results. Say anything you want to say. On a serious note, just believe it. We can read it step by step, though. That if you're ready, you can put it on the page. It's out there now. This is it. I'm not going to read French. You won't like it. The tripartite meeting dedicated to peace, security, and development convened in Conakry on Monday, March 16, 2026. Peace, security, and development. Peace, security, and development. For me, that's what you're calling for. Not aggression. And this is exactly what people want. Now the old man can go start a better boy in the market and their heart say, and they relax. For me, you know, people are concerned. They were trying to buy food and keep it. You know, people are concerned. They were trying to buy coal, water and keep it. They were trying to buy the egg, the chicken, and store it. People were driving their fish to keep it for days. Especially when there were videos circulating that the people coming to the border, people are concerned. But Joseph Yumabwaga was working. He was communicating. I don't even talk about other things though. Let me do my closing freely. He was working. This meeting that you saw today, hey, listen, Samuel Kofi Woods were working. Samuel Kofi Woods, I guess he went there so early to negotiate. Yeah, you can say he went back. But this thing came to fruition. As you can see. People say, well, I believe Guinea is the president of the MRU, right? They are chairing the MRU, right? I think so. I stand to be corrected. Guinea is chairing the MRU for this time. So therefore, it's right that they went to Guinea. They didn't go on an ECOWAS mission. They went on the MRU mission. Let's get it straight. And then guess what happened? They met Dumbuya. Let's go to page 2. As you can see, the delegation has examined the security situation at the common borders. Sierra Leone, Liberia, Guinea, the Yama, they examine it. What's going on here? Can our people live in peace? Particularly the recent event, the incident that led to the tension between Liberia and Guinea. At the conclusion, after talking everything, at the conclusion of the Tripartite Summit, the head of state agreed. And they agreed on what, folks? You got to listen. Express their concern regarding the proliferation of crisis and conflict worldwide, which economic, security, and humanitarian repercussions are particularly affecting developing countries. And this is what the people want. They wanted to discuss it. Reaffirm the unwavering commitment to principles of sovereignty. You got to understand something here. Who's the national security advisor to the president? What's his name? Samuel Kofi, who's the second? I mean, somebody will just say, President Papa, we can do this thing. There will be no war. There will be no tension. But this thing will come down. Listen to us. We can do this thing. We go to 3. Recommitted to the peace, security, stability, and development in the River Union countries. Recommitted to resolving border issues between and among the countries in the MRU through peaceful diplomatic settlements, consistent with Article 33 of the United Nations Charter. Peaceful. Did I hear somebody say about President Boga wasn't working? You think diplomacy that knows? Come again. Even in Iran, America and Iran still talking. Diplomacy that knows. No knows. Ukraine, they still talking. Israel and Lebanon trying to sign a ceasefire now. Even Israel bombing, but they're trying to sign a ceasefire. So when you get a level-headed president, they're calm and cool and collective, they move in a quiet tone. And I think you should give it to Samuel Kofi Woods. Yeah. Why wouldn't the other people that are involved? So I gotta say to you, man, believe it or not, if you read this thing and I'm gonna post it here, I'm not posted it yet. 5, 6, 7, 8. Recommitted to joint security cooperation to combat insecurity, terrorism, transnational organized crime, trafficking, committed to jointly develop and promote economic activities in the border areas for peaceful coexistence and prosperity of the people. 7, encourage the pursuit of economic cooperation and regional integration initiatives. There you go. 8, decide to strengthen collaboration between their defense and security agencies through 1A, B, C. Then you say President Bouaga didn't do anything.
I think Stanton, not to how to call it. I think that point A, I think is a very key point in this conversation. Point A, 8A. I think it's a very key 8A.
8A.
Yeah.
The intensification of joint border patrol and operations. Go ahead.
I think the intensification of joint border patrol and operation is a strong point in this communique because it announces that the three countries are going to be working together in patrolling the border, and the regular exchange of security information and intelligence is extremely important. So
it was there before. It was there before. It's just slack, but now that's important of the Mano River. That's important of that organization, and I think they went back to reaffirm the commitment and what they signed onto. We have leaders of all signing onto those documents to bring the three countries together. But one thing we got to say before we go to the phone now, because we'll be moving from here in the next maybe 40 minutes. I want to say to everybody though, it's very important that we hear from the Liberian people. How you think President Bouaga, how did he do? That's a fair question, right? Colonel Guinean, a fair question? I mean, listen, when you see good thing, for me.
But stand up. For me, I think talking about good thing. For me, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know, but this look like a routine job tax for me for the president. And
no, it's not routine. It's not routine. You are hearing some of your folks that are part of the opposition, Jacob. They are saying the puppet lazy, the puppet didn't do anything. They shot at a Liberian, they almost killed the man, they took down the flag, the people entered the country while Bush not on the ground. Well, the puppet, you can't even say that routine, and the puppet do it and say he did something good.
No,
yeah.
attention. No, I come in and Stanton.
Jacob, you politician, I don't understand.
Give me chance and let me make my point. What I was saying was that yes, people will share viewpoint or criticize. I mean, it's part of the domestic politics of the day. But for me, I'm one person that I'm very difficult to get excited because I want to see impact. I want to see results. Right now, the president.
You must suppress my excitement. Jacob, are you serious? What does that have to do with your excitement?
No, you're free to get excited.
Enjoy myself now. Allow me to enjoy myself. Then you can come later. What my excitement will do with your excitement, Jacob?
Enjoy yourself. But I just want to make one quick point, 10-second point, and then we'll move on. Or maybe we'll do other things. But I was thinking that Stanton, after all of this, because let me tell you now, what happened in the last couple of days is scared a lot of people and made a lot of people nervous about what the future brings and the state of security in the country. And the president went there, had a discussion, and tried to settle the matter. Now, my thing is, what are we going to do now? You see, I think about Liberians, when we do things, we don't go to the root cause and the foundational issues that we need to do to really solve this problem and solve it once and for all. Take, for example, look at the structure, for example, of our armed forces.
No, Jigga, don't do that. Jigga, don't do that. We'll get to it later. Jigga, let's talk about this. Jigga, no. Jigga, I beg you, Chief. We allow you. We got to finish the enjoyment we get first now. Then you can talk about what we do with the armed forces. We know we got problem with the armed forces. You cannot mix that one up. The president instrumentally, with a wise mindset, right? Yeah, don't cut me off. Jacob, don't cut me off. Wait, Jacob, wait, Bucket. The president is saying to us and the Liberian people, I hear your cry. You said we wasn't doing anything. The next year we sent troops to the borders. I led a delegation to Guinea. We have resolved this peacefully. And you want to say we must leave that and talk about AFL? We'll talk about AFL later, but I enjoy this one today.
I'm saying we pay the government, the president will take good care of him to do these kinds of jobs. Right?
So
he goes and get a communique. We check that, we say good, but we want to see that communique translated into real action on the ground. So we hold our excitement, at least for now, to see action, because
so you say you run to the next thing now. After you get a communique, you say no, we'll jump to another tree. Then we're going to go to the phone line. Let's open the phone line. It's very important to hear from the Liberian people. Let's take your calls. Let's know exactly how you feel right now. The president returned to the country with peace resolution, another Guinea Accord, concrete accord. You remember during the war, Abuja Accord, Yamasoko Accord. Now this time around, we have another concrete accord. So let's get to it. Your name and where are you joining us from?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, first of all, I want to say thank you for the platform and thank you for giving us this breaking news. But let me just say this. I challenge the institutions that are on the platform saying President we have spoke to Emmanuel Macron. I challenge them to post the screenshot. I dare all of them on this platform. When my game posted that thing, I went on it, I said, you're a liar, that communication never happened. It never happened, not today, not tomorrow. And you sitting out here instead of you being patriotic and employing your president for maintaining peace. Because guess what? Guinea was ready to go to war with us. We should be grateful that God gave us a leader who used the number 6 to bring peace.
Thank you. I got to go to the line. It's crazy. Your name and where you're joining us from. Folks, you got to call in. I will put the number up. I will take the international callers first. Your name and where you're joining us from.
Thank you, CEO. My name is Cooper Tasiwe, and I call you from my residence this evening.
Go ahead, Cooper. Talk to us.
So, CEO, let me appreciate you for sharing to the disco, right? And I also want to appreciate Eugene Nangwe. He just spoke Judge, we are in communicating with anybody as we get to the crisis between Liberia and Guinea. So, the misinformation that's permeating the public, they have to stop. People have to stop bringing Judge we are in a kind of situation because.
Thank you. That name and where you joining us from?
Yeah, my name is Yekeh Kolubah, and I call from North Dakota.
Yekeh, let's hear you.
Yeah, Stephen, thank you for the show, and let me say thank you to all the panelists. But I think we are bigger than just coming to the platform every time we create decisions and not seeing the reality. It's the Jefferson Chelsea is sitting around if they show you some just grab from. I'm not kind of part of school in America. How do you feel about other young people in Liberia? It's not everything we should criticize. It's not everything we should throw in other way. My own friend Jacob Jala, my man, you just the other day Lofa Rose for 2 hour project to go to. You couldn't go, you thought also how to go for Nyama. How you want us for the country to be? Just speak to the power.
Thank you. Thank you. Your name and where you joining us from?
My name is Kevin.
Kevin, talk to us.
Yeah, I just want to tell you, thank you for this show. You know, I'm ashamed of Honorable Yekeh Kolubah. He's from Lofa County. He got his family living in Lofa County. For him to talk something with sense. He talking with all sense. He got his wife and children in Ghana, but he forgetting to know that he got his brothers and sisters in Lofa. His wife and children in Ghana.
Thank you. Let me let you go. Your name and where you joining us from?
Yes.
Yeah, talk to us, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, you know, yes, Kamara said it all. Why will you think that there will be a difference between the attitude of the Guinean? I spent 8 years in Guinea. You tell me, this will be a repeat incident. They will go on again. So you can't take it like you got to go to court with them the next time across the border. And also, I urge you to go to the Library of Congress to check the document in there for Liberia.
Thank you.
Know that the border is.
Thank you. Thank you. Your name and where you joining us from?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, my name is Harry Estoma. I call from North Dakota.
Talk to us.
I think the president do his job, what he paid for. He do his job because he take to protect Liberian territory and the citizens of Liberia. So he did his job. And then we need to look at people that are security. We are in modern time. We need to look at all type of modern warfare. And next time, let the people of Guinea know that we now are weak people. And I want to say thank you to Conor Gray. it was the citizen that put fear in the Guinean army. Because any nation.
Thank you very much. Your name and where you joining us from?
My name is Masa Boy Hamadou.
Yes, sir.
I'm calling from the state of Pennsylvania.
Talk to us.
Yeah, Stanton, I really appreciate Spoon TV. But you know, some of your panelists, they have to be exact with the situation that's going on. But we saw the video when the Guinean president had President Barker by his hand of unity, they kept the president almost felt as the reason why the Guinea president had him by his hand. That was not true. That is a misleading information.
Thank you.
He also said it was a Sardinia president that negotiated the peace conference. It was not Joseph Barker. That I appreciate, like you always do. When the government is doing wrong, you speak the truth. Some people get vexed, but it's a fact. When the government is doing right, we have to speak the fact that the government is doing his best.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your call. And your name and where you joining us from?
Hey, my party is Nathaniel. I'm calling from Georgia, Atlanta.
Go ahead, talk to us, Nathaniel. Talk to us.
It's just simple. I'm calling on the Senate to record letting snow. I'm calling on the Senate to record letting snow. It doesn't mean we're for Liberia. You don't care for Liberia. That's my point. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Your name and where you joining us from? Your name and where you joining us from? All right, my man, you listening to your name and where you joining us from?
Stanton?
Yes, go ahead, my friend. The line is crazy.
Yes. I'm sorry, but this city chair, if George Weah was there, was he going to fly a cake plane into Guinea and drop icy on the people? And another thing, our lecture, they need to forget about buying car and equip our defense, our AFL. Just bring people buying cars for themselves, building houses, and leave our military with still a power. That should not be happening.
Thank you very much. Your name and where you joining us from?
This is Bendo calling from California.
Bendo, talk to us.
Yeah, I would like to applaud the delegations from the various countries. I went to Guinea. They went to Guinea to resolve this problem.
Thank you, Bendo. Thank you. Yes, your name and where you joining us from? Your name and where you joining us from?
Yes, calling the US. Stanton, that guy that on the show, that guy is not talking the truth. That guy is the opposition. So, hello?
We hear you, my man. Go ahead.
Yes. So if you want to bring somebody on the show, it's not that kind of question.
Your name and where you joining us from?
Yeah, I'm James B. calling from Minnesota, Duluth.
Talk to us.
First of all, I want to applaud the government for the wisdom they take. Then I want to talk to Jacob. Jacob is losing his credibility. He's showing our respect. And everything you try to put it aside, start trying to find me to spin story.
Okay, thank you very much. Your name and where you joining us from?
My name is Genevieve Brown. I'm calling from Iowa, Des Moines.
Go ahead, Madam Brown.
I want to say thank you for the platform, and I want to thank to every one of you there, most especially my George, my ANC chief. You know, I like the way.
You see a problem that way Emmanuel you see on the show? You call my phone, you call my phone and you talk about Emmanuel George. Who are you?
He's my ANC chief, so don't be jealous.
Go ahead.
I want to say thank you to President Waka for the way things were, when they handled it diplomatically. That's what we wanted, because as you heard from the opposition man who came online and he said that he was just looking for a spot, maybe when we were going to shoot one gun, I know one bullet into Guinea, then he was going to explode all Liberia.
Yeah.
Right now, it's a lesson learned for us. We pray that our government will build our defense system so that our opponents will be afraid of. They will know that when they come in, they will come in men. They will not come in weak people.
Thank you.
Because of our defense system, that's why they are taking advantage. So it's a lesson learned, and I know that we're going to learn well and then work on it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. Your name and where you joining us from?
Yeah, my name is Edward.
Edward, let's hear you.
Yeah, so it's the responsibility of the president to do his work. I don't know why people blame George Weah. It's wrong.
I don't think anybody blamed Joe. We are though. Did you follow the show?
People are saying, as far as show, people are saying, oh, Joe, I mean, people will have a CDC. No.
Listen, my friend. Did you follow the show from the beginning?
Yeah, I've been following you.
So why people blaming CDC today?
People, because they said, they lie that Joey did not speak to Macron, but Joey spoke to other leaders. Is that Joey?
No. Let me help you now. Don't get very because Joey based there, my friend. Somebody from CDC wrote on Facebook and said Joey spoke to Macron. Joey office, the chief of staff Eugene Nangwe said that information that came from McGill and Jefferson Chelsea and Acido, that was a lie. Joey didn't speak to Macron. And that's what people go on. Eugene Nangwe said it. So when you get involved with people that are saying, thank God that Eugene Nangwe clarified.
All right, no problem.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Your name and where you joining us from?
My name is Fred Silwe, calling from Sarasville, Pennsylvania.
Hey, Fred, go ahead.
Yes, I want to first of all appreciate the government for the effort, of trying to make peace between both countries, Guinea and Liberia. But my thought is we need to strengthen our AFL so that we'll have a better hand. In a time of peace, we need to prepare for war. Thank you.
Yeah, I agree with you, my brother. I agree with you. Yeah. Your name and where you joining us from?
Yeah, I'm Yekeh Kolubah.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm Yekeh Kolubah calling from Minnesota.
Go ahead, talk to us.
The president did excellent, good job. I gave him A+. I will say thanks to him so much for the commitment he has put in place. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Again, guys, let me pause for a second here. It's very important, though. Now, I want to change this thing quickly. I want you to grade the president. Just on this. This is what we do. If I don't answer, he will call me. But, give President Joseph Imabwaga a grade in handling the border issue. I got to take this guy because you will not stop calling me. Your name, man. Your name, go ahead, Steven. Talk to us.
My name is Stephen Bartle.
Yeah, Stephen, go ahead.
Yeah, let me appreciate you. Santon, all the time will continue to give you your flower. To be a patriotic, you got to get love for country. I don't understand why CDC keep doing it. They keep bringing real situation. That's so. Did you go to war with Liberia? Who will suffer? Georgia and people need to go and go to Jamaica and go America and sit down there. The Liberia will suffer. So now command is president. He led the country today when he went up there. Went to the country. They have a very good conversation. Guinea and Liberia, we have been long-term friends. So they'll keep a relationship, they'll keep a peace and love, and then the country and the people. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you very much. Folks, we'll come back to the phone line. Begging you guys, I know you want a great President Barker. It's very important. I've seen that Senator McGill put out a statement and, advising the staff in his office for misinformation. I think that was fair. We'll read his statement. But let me come to you guys. We'll get back to the phone line. I beg you. Hold on yet. We'll get back to the phone line. It's important for you to great President Barker intervention. It's instrumentality, the way in which he navigated the fact that we got to go to Guinea, we got to come back and reduce the tension in the country. Great president, we're going to take 25 calls after we come back in studio. We'll speak to the folks here in studio. Then we'll take 25 calls. I want you to grade the president. Whether you're calling from Liberia, you're calling from the United States or any part of the world, Fubi, from the scale of 0 means 0. to 10, mean 100, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great President Barker on the way in which he handled this thing, the border tension.
Yeah, so for this one, I was giving 85, a minus 15 points because of the security not being at the border the first time, but again 85 for this.
So you gave me the president 8.5, 8.5, okay. We move on. Where will you that to George? Can you grade the president?
Yeah, I'll get the president an 8. On this particular issue.
Yes, on the border issue, nothing else. Don't tell me about gasoline. Don't tell me about other things. Just on the border issue. If you go to gasoline, I will mess up. Let's stick with the border thing. And my fellow Liberian will be asking you. That one will come and take your call from Liberia. You must grade the president. Then he actually, and this is the work of the presidency. But let's see what you do. How will you grade this president? The corner, Remy grade.
I'll give President Barker a 90. 90 in the sense that one, we did not go to war, he used other remedy, his experience. And then secondly, maybe I'll grade him 90 because the 10% there, he did not communicate well to the Liberian people regarding the process.
And it's a good point, the communication as well. Joseph Chelsea, how do you grade this president, my friend?
Thank you, Stanton. I will grade the president 10. And I said 10 because of a few factors. One, he did not lead the delegation. It was led by the ceremonial president. He was taken by his hand to that meeting. It was led by the ceremonial president. Two, he, as usual, did not demonstrate leadership in handling this process at the border from the very inception. It took the ordinary Liberians to handle the situation themselves. He did nothing, absolutely nothing to help in the situation. Had it not been for the ceremonial president, Bouaka would have never gone to Guinea to help to mitigate this problem. So I gave him 10, and the 10 is only for attending that program for the Guinean president, helping him to come down the stairs. 10 and only 10 for that.
Thank you. You gave the president 100, and that's good to know. Thank you very much. Winfrey Russell?
Gave him 10 out of 100. 10.
My man, I said graded man, the highest is 10. You gave him 10. Then you say complaining. What kind of man are you? They say graded president. You say you gave him 10. We start from 0 to 10. Then you tell me say 10 again. You're really taking that number, my man. Sometimes I don't know. Everybody heard you clear. I said it's 0. Excuse me, Jeff. And that's how we can get it.
Don't twist my comment.
Jeff, excuse me,
my man. Don't twist my comment.
Jeff was saying you will not interrupt us, sir. Please. Everybody knows 0 is the lowest. 10 is the highest. You say you get a 10 out of 100. So that your business, you explain that one out to the bank. Winfrey Russell, let's hear you.
Yeah, Stanton, I will give the president a 10. Sorry, 9. I'll give him a 9 on this. And the reason is because, you know, I like the fact that, you know, the U.S. is caught up now, is busy with a lot of other things. So we have to take care of ourselves. And diplomacy was the way to go. And that's what he pursued. You know, the information to the public through his different information channels could have been better. But I'm sure he was working behind the scene. Not everything had to be brought into the sunshine.
Correct.
I still think that having a pre-existing, robust.
Yes, it's great, President. We'll come to it. I just can't believe a sedition fairly giving President Baga 10 over 10. This is a miracle, something this president doing. And again, we was just say this.
Don't lie on me.
Remember, I beg you, don't interrupt the show.
Don't lie on me. Don't lie on me.
The people heard you. They think you can do, you will explain, you'll get tired. You get it, man. Kafiko, let's hear you. Can you grade President Borga before we go to that
Stanton, I don't think the president should be graded in any. I think it's 0. Reason is 0 because there is nothing this president did. What happened there? It was a Sierra Leone president. Then they have that communicate and they say, okay, let's do it. Something that was there before. They had joint security thing. There after the war, Guinea, Sierra Leone, Ivory Coast, everybody had that joint security. So it's nothing new. You yourself, you said it. You said it was there before. It's nothing new. It just happened that when the military government came in power, and they neglected a little bit, and then come back to it. It's nothing new. Anybody tell me what Joseph Boakai did not speak to the public, nothing new. So who gave him 10 or who gave him 9? For what? Just stop joking around here. Just stop playing around here, man. This
All
is
right,
not
thank you.
serious business.
Dr. Bobla, what say you? How do you grade President Boakai, the way in which he handled the border tension?
I gotta tell you, Stanton, all my years of teaching, I set the rubric and the standard for grading. I never been in a class where the students make their own grade scale. You get a grade scale, so people want you to grade, do their own thing and transform the whole thing. So I would give the president an 8. I would take off 1 for the lack of fortification at our border. Border security is critical, and it should never be a place where you just downplay it. It should be a place where all would be for. They should all be equipped, and there should all be sufficient staff there. And then the other one is for the lack of strategic and in real-time communication to keep the people aware so that you close the gap of speculation and rumor mongering. I give him an 8 because the president showed up. And for all those who think that the president did nothing, just being there, it demonstrates intentionality, it is diplomacy, and you got to think again. If he were not there, you don't get the outcome you get. I don't care how many other presidents in the room. So that he win was wisdom, was the right thing, and I give him an 8 for that.
So let me read this thing, and then I would definitely tell you guys exactly what we believe in. I'm going to read this, which is very important, and then we'll go to the phone line. A very unique show today. That one we hope you can come up for us to ask our fellow Liberians. This is an amazing thing. Being a president is not easy, especially when you're in your 80s. Well, it's nothing hating. Just say Yekeh Kolubah is in his 80s president. But what the wisdom and the longevity have to do in this case? The wisdom and the longevity. And you know why I'm going that to Boakai? I'm going biblical on this one. There's a reason why God continued to inspire and give long life to Joseph Yekeh Kolubah. Men were ready. People said, take arm, go to the border. If they shoot us, you shoot them back. The national security advisor to the president, Samuel Kofi Woods, he was up and down in the region. Diplomacy, speaking, negotiating, and telling people that now the region cannot go into war. Not today, not forever. He was reassuring the Guineans and Sierra Leoneans and Ivorians that we all have common borders, and the message of Joseph Yekeh Kolubah was very clear. Non-aggression, peaceful resolution. That was the message. And that was the message that Samuel Kofi Woods will carry from one country to another country. At some point, they shut the door in front of him. He was very steady. He was very patient. And our sources is confirming to us that when it was all said and done, today, you can put this in the bank. In our archive, we have another agreement, and that's the Guinea Conakry agreement.
And CEO, if I can just take 1 second, quick footnote to your point. You know, the many people were saying, you know, it's an act of aggression, so and so, let's go the military route. Yeah, it's an act of aggression. But you know, one of the power of our education is that it puts mind over muscle. So if you can get the job done without throwing bombs, bullets, then do it. Because we all know that where we are in our reconstruction era, we ain't got no time or resources to go fight a war that we can minimize, mitigate, and prevent. So I think we went the right course here.
Are you feeling that, Bobla, or you're interrupting again?
I'm telling you, I'm done, Chief. Go ahead.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. But I want to say to all of you, though, and because of exactly what is happening and what have happened, we are here today to discuss issue of national concern, regional concern. And today we can say to you all up there that we won. Liberia won, Guinea won, Sierra Leone won, and now peace is restored. I can say this to all of you. I'm not going to point finger on Madam Saliv or to George Madam. We are talking about the fierce urgency of now, today. I'm not talking about yesterday. Honor this leadership. Those that went with the president, Cyril Bessoyanti, Mama Kabilite, Samuel Kofi Woos, Francis Humaning, Geraldine Doe, and Davidson Foley. Today, Liberians can go to bed in peace. Today, Liberians can say, yes, we would do our little businesses and travel freely. Today, everybody happy. Most. Samuel Kofi Woos, National Security Advisor to the President.
Is he the only National Security Advisor to the President, Stanton?
That's the only one that I know.
Okay.
Yeah. If anybody else out there, I hope they can let me know.
No, I thought you have more than one.
That's the one that I know, yeah. And we're going to say Sarah Bessoyanti. She did her best. She negotiated. So let's just come home and ask you. Fubi, 8.5. Dr. George, 80%. Ed Remy Gray, 90%. These are people grading President Bouaka for what he did. I want to ask you, my fellow Liberian, we get about 21 more minutes. I want you to grade this president on this border issue, nothing else, just on the border issue. If this is how President Bouaka is going to work on the economy, man, he's good to go. If this is how President Bouaka is going to fight corruption, man, he's super. If this is how President Bouaka is going to handle education, healthcare, man, he's super. You have a legacy to live on and to die for. Ed Remy Gray, 90%. Of Sedition Jefferson Chessie, 100%, 10/10 of Sedition Jefferson Chessie. Nobody put finger in your mouth. From 0 to 10, grade the president. He said, I gave him 10. I mean, you know what? God can sleep. And I will ask James Goodday, Damo Slanger, Darius Doe, y'all cut it. And let the Liberian people hear it. Y'all cut it. Jefferson, you're a patriot. Jefferson, listen, sometimes when you are fair and in your right mind, the people believe in you. 10/10. I'm surprised even Conor Gray get 9/10. Jefferson said he's doing 10. He got no problem. He would give President Bouaka 10/10. It's recorded. Russell gave 9. Kevin Hassan gave 0. And Dr. Bopler gave 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What would be the final grade, Dr. Bopler? You get a rubric. What would be the final grade? I just said one of. Fubi Henry, 8.5, 85. Conor Gray, 90. Dr. George,
7.5.
Huh?
7.5.
So if I get 75%.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Well, in the nursing school, you get 75%, you pass. Anything below 75, you're not going to end class. So if I pass. If I pass. In a country under the tension, you get 75%, if I pass. Because I think it's a great day for Liberia. It's a great day for the region. It's a great day for this administration. They can take pride of themselves. They can speak to the issue that this is not lost, that it is resolved. So let's go to the phone line here from the Liberian people. Damo, you want to come up because we got only another 16 minutes left. We're here for the Liberian people and we'll do our closing. Damo, let's go to the phone line in Liberia. Guys, we will only do Liberia. We're begging you. We took the international call already. Damo, please.
Thank you. So, my Liberian people, the numbers to call 0777 1075 0555 1075. Let's take this person. Only grading, right? If there will be comments, just brief comments, right?
Only grading. Just maybe 10-second comment. While they grade them and just move on. We gotta take more calls, please.
Okay, so you just state your grade is from 0 to 10. Yeah, 10 to 100. You know. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, your name and kindly grade the president on the handling of the border situation.
Yeah, I'm Jefferson Silva calling from the Virginia Figure District number 11 to be precise about. Yeah, we'll come to the grading of the president. I give the president 80.
Okay.
Reason being is one of this issue will result into.
Brother, you have to just be fast. Just get a grade.
Now, let's do the grading, man, because we take time. We don't have enough time. We got less than 20 minutes left. Damn, let's do the grading.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, just give your grade. The president handling the Guinea situation.
Yeah, my name is Tomo F. Jusa, calling from Johnson Rick, District number 2, Motor County. I grade the president now.
All right.
10.
All right, thank you. 9/10. Just the grade, because we have to take many colors, so the reason, take a long time. Hello. Yes, your name and the grade.
Thank you. My name is Josiah Sumo, calling from the Commonwealth of Peace Island. The president 10/10.
All right, brother. Thank you. 10/10. Let's take this next person here. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, your name and where you calling us from?
My name is Robert Tosh, calling from Yekeh.
Yeah, what's your grade?
I'm good at 100. One responsible government country.
All right, thank you. 10/10 there. Hello, your name and your grade?
Hello.
Yes, your name and grade the president, please.
I'm Joseph Wish, calling from the township of Cruz. The president 10+1%.
Invalid Daniel. It start at 10. He said I want to 8. Let's take this person here. Hello, your name and where you calling from?
Extra curriculum. Get an extra grade.
Yeah, grade the president, please.
I grade today, my brother 10.
All right. Thank you. Let's take this next person here quickly. Hello. Yes. 10/10. Thank you. 10/10. To you on this line. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, someone.
Yes, your name and grade.
This is Daniel David calling from St. District to be precise. I grade the president 9/10 for the situation. And
okay, 9/10. We take this next person here. Hello.
Hello, my name is Casper Milton Bush. I'm reporting from Broadway. I grade the president 10/10.
All right, 10/10. We take this next person. Hello. Okay, we lost that caller there. 077771075 555101075 was your grade 0 to 10 on the president's handling of the Guinean situation there. He was in Conakry, met with the Guinean president along with his Sierra Leone counterpart, and somebody sending text message. There's two there. All right, so this person says,
only you seeing the text. We're going to text message. We want to see what we can see. Your name and where you joining us from quickly? Yeah, but you reading text, my man. That made it to go.
One thing and then you change the rule in the middle of the game.
Text, my man. That's
why are you trying to overthrow the best?
Man, you reading text, man. We say
that's the game. The people on the line. Chief.
But go ahead.
Yeah, that's why you
man, the Dama do mind, man. Do mind.
Let's see this next person. Let me too quick. Hello, your name and where you calling us from? You said?
Francis Colley. Colley calling from FDA.
Yeah, Francis, what's your grade?
Yeah, 10/10, my brother.
All right, thank you, Francis. Let's take this next person. Hello.
Hello.
Your name and where you calling from?
I'm James Awadoro, calling from Panelist District number 1.
What's your grade?
Okay, I graded probably 10/10.
Thank you. Let's take this next person. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, Diamond.
Yes, sir. Your name and where you calling us from?
This is Zabulwa Data, the Yankee Donald. I call you from the Region Speakers District. Are we grading Mr. Bwaka and Pinyumade for digging go in Lofa or what?
Brother, stick to the program. Graded president on why you is
zero for digging go on the Po River.
okay. So the guy in one food. Food and let us know. Hello, your name and where you calling us from?
I'm Prophet Elijah Wondy calling from Nima Bank City.
Yes, graded president on the handling of the Guinea-Liberia border tension.
90% thanks to him, the president.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's take this next person. Hello, your name and where you calling us from? Okay, so we lost that caller. Replace you with this person. Hello, your name and where you calling us from?
Thank you very much. Hello to you and your fellow panelists. This is the common boat here.
Yes, sir. Please grade the president's performance.
Yes, I'm POP Willie. I joined from Togo. I will give the president -10. In that -10, it is about 10 questions, 10 answer questions at the government. The president.
All right, sir. Thank you. So -10 there. Just so you can mark that down, CEO. Hello, your name and where you calling us from?
Why the guy say -10 again?
Because by the time you move on -10, when you reach a 0, that's one thing. Hello, your name and where
another student who will create his own grading system.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening, Damo.
Yes, your name and where you calling us from?
This is the voice of the rescue chairman, Critical Momo Johnson, and good evening to our workaholic.
Momo, leave all that thing, go straight to the grading system, but why you grade the president?
Yeah, let me grade the president, but see you and I will have finished business.
Brother, Lily, I want call it man, you get it normal. Grade it, man, so you holding on the line for other people.
Yeah, that 10.
Thank you, Momo. Just to say that 110 billion, Momo won. Yeah, but hello, your name and where you calling us from?
Yeah, my name is Jerry Dennis. I'm doing for Single Village.
Yes, sir. Please grade the president's performance.
I give the president 95.
Thank you. 95, 9.5. We'll take this next person. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Your name and where you calling us from? Please grade the president.
Yeah, my name is Joseph Manam. I'm calling from Mumbai.
Yes, your grade.
I grade the president 10/10.
Okay, thank you. So CEO, that's all the time. So that we can close on time and wrap up as well. So there you have it.
Yeah, Damo, thank you very much. Thanks. So it looks like this thing just going to go continuously and everybody say grading. And Damo, please don't forget, put it on our page. We want to see people that follow us online, how well the graded president on the handling of the tension at the border. We're going to ask the people and they're going to reply. I want to say to all of you, it's been a great show. You know, listen, we got 8 more minutes to say here, 8 more minutes to say good night, goodbye, a beautiful Monday. I'm so happy. I'm so happy because guess what happened? Our Liberian people going to bed. Relief. If you ever experienced the war, 1989, came from school, no food in the house. Ask your sister what mama, they said, Mama, going to look for rest. Mama came back, no rest. The next day, guess what happened? No school, everything shut down. No rest in the house. Go as far as BTC Barry, get a half deck of rest. Walk and bring it back. The next day, put our rest in the bag with mattresses and everything. All we hearing from Double Bridge. Everybody running. Walk all the way to Newcomtown. Newcomtown to VOA in Banjo. War is not good. It will never, ever be good. That changed the life of everybody forever. So what President Waka did and the leadership under the direction and guidance of the president, Samuel Kofi Woods and every one of them was to talk about non-aggression, peaceful resolution. And that is exactly what took place. I want to encourage every one of you. We'll continue to pray for the better Liberia. Some dark days may come. Crazy time, my friend. But in union, strong and success will always be sure. We will rise together for a peaceful Liberia. And we are happy that this leader, on this one, the tension at the border, folks are going to bed. Happy. May God bless our country, Liberia. May God bless the leadership. May God bless each and every one of us that have family members, friends in Liberia, outside of Liberia, that was so concerned and worried. But now you can go on your hustle. Now we can focus on something else. Have a wonderful evening, wherever you are. We'll be back tomorrow to discuss other issues of national concern. We couldn't get to the Sam Jackson story today because what is trending? President Bouazizi brought back after the accord, the meeting, he brought back something that Liberian people say, thank you, Mr. President. And I hope in other places, in other directions, when you talk about healthcare, when you talk about education, when you talk about the bread and butter issue, we should come one day and say, thank you, Mr. President. This was unique. This was unique. So to all Liberians, go in peace, be happy, and know that when it comes to this, we have a leader, and the leadership of the Republic of Liberia is ready to defend in peace. And this is what we receive today. May God bless our country. May God bless our republic. May God bless the Republic of Liberia and everyone that were involved in finding this peaceful resolution. May God continue to guide us all. Till we meet again, have a beautiful evening. God bless you. Damo, thank you very much. Kev Hassan, thank you. What?
CEO.
Wait, what you said, Damo?
I don't do that thing to me, but you early understand the call.
No, but it's off air. We're done. We're done. Yeah, it's off air. So I want to say thank you, Dano Bopla. Thanks, Winfred Russell. Thanks to all of you. We are done. Let's leave the good news in the mouth of the people in the mind.
Can we tell Colonel Remy great congratulations here anniversary? I don't know what it is.
No, but the thing that confused me, Remy Gray said our anniversary, and the song was playing the happy birthday song. So what was that? So I came confused, and I meant to ask him. I downloaded it, right? The man put there my anniversary. Then the song that I play is happy birthday to you. So Remy, which one you were celebrating?
Stanton, being a guy who can remember certain things, my wife posted that stuff. I just found it. And told me that thing happy birthday play. So that one made the remark. You know us men, my man. I try to remember some of those.
I hope not the other guy from Pennsylvania posted it for you, though. You gotta call that one patient. Pinky is a man.
If you like me now, you want no other trouble. But man, one time
Thank you very much. Thank you guys. It's been a great show. Have a good night. That boy, you want to say something?
No, I just wanted to say, CEO, that the average from the polling that Diamond did was 9.5. So the people that we polled felt like the president handled it as well. And when you follow the Facebook posting, it was overwhelming. It says something that the people of Liberia would choose peace over war, cooperation over confrontation. That's always a smarter way to go. Mind over muscle.
Thank you, guys. I got to squeeze this time because Madam Titi now the price of fuel is high. She's washing her fuel. So the more you talk, the more you buy 1 gallon of fuel. We gotta go.
So what you say? We can't be on social media and let close the station down, man.
No, man, we gotta go. We gotta go. You have a good night. Thank you, Colonel Gray. Thank you, Colonel Gray. Thank you very much, everybody. We appreciate you all. Damo, it's been a good show, man. Thanks a lot. You need to call me when you get home. Don't call me when you're driving. Call me when you get home.
I'll call you. I still have to go down the stairs now. But when you can't give me that thing, say, well, I get home by that, I get home, you can't answer your phone. Look at you. I'll go leave you.
I want to say thank you very much, Damo. It's been a great show. I'm happy, you know. President Boya did something to make us proud. We hope you can continue in this direction. But thank you very much, Damo. Have a good night.
You too. All right, folks, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Spoon Talk comes your way tomorrow, same time here on the Spoon Network and other affiliate stations. My name is Diamond Slanger. It's been a pleasure being in your company. But at this time, we have to bid you farewell to be back tomorrow. Bye-bye.